That's right. That's right. We're live from Ringside. We're live from Monday Night Raw, which is supposed to be another very exciting episode of Raw. I mean, it's exciting because it's supposed to be full of surprises. We know that tonight's Raw is going to be remarkable. We know that we should be tuning in. But the funny part is that the WWE has not announced one show, one segment for the night. It's all a mystery. We don't know how it's going to happen. We don't know who's going to show up. All we know is that the Bloodline is going to be there, Roman Reigns is going to be there, that his friends, the Usos, are going to be there, Paul Heyman's going to be there. We know nothing else than that, and I guess that's reason enough to tune into Monday Night Raw, because the Tribal Chief is going to be there with his buddies, with the Usos, with the Bloodline, and it's good to see everybody here. I hope you're all doing well. I can see Ricky, the first one here. Ricky, brother, good to see you. I see that, Ricky. First one, yet again, I love that. And my brother, Renegade, look at that, Renegade, bro, good to see you, bro. And Gary says, I just saw Burger on Dark Elevation. Burger. Well, I'm glad I was not watching Dark Elevation, Gary. Good to see you, bro. Kenneth, my brother, good to see you. And we can see Sasha or Carlito. Oh, wow. Good to see you, Carlito. I hope you're doing well. And with that being said, we're tuning in to Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, it's going to be a great show. Hopefully, it's going to be worth 3 hours of our time. Well, let's find out. Okay, and kicking things off, wow. Alright, so I'm not too sure about that, because every time we kick off the show with highlights from previous week or 2 weeks ago, it's a little shady. And we're kicking things off with the highlights. I'm not too sure about that, but okay, let's see. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Now they're reminding us that at WrestleMania Backlash, we're not getting the unification match of the tag team titles anymore. What we're getting instead, which I don't accept that as my main event. It's not my main event, but it is a main event indeed. What we're getting instead is actually a somewhat of a main event, I guess. It's the Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. So somewhat of a main event is what we're getting at WrestleMania Backlash, I guess. A cheeseburger. I see that, Gary. Specific. I love that. That's right. Good to see everybody here. Ricky says it is time for Raw. That's right, brother. It is time for Raw indeed. And I can see my brother here. James is here. James, good to see you. What's up, bro? And Kevin Davis, doing great. Bye-bye. And Andy is there. Andy, my bro, good to see you. And look at that. Tony is here. Tony, my man. Run DMG. That's right. It's got to be a big draw, because we know that the big men, that the Bloodline's got to be there. When they're there, Raw has got to be good. It's got to be great. And we are now watching the highlights. We know that we're getting that solid main event at Extreme Rules, and I guess tonight's Raw should be all about that. Should also be a little bit about the Ezekiel. And look who's here, Mr. Referee. I kid you not. I was just thinking about you before jumping on the live today, so I'm so happy to see you, bro. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Mr. Singh, good to see you. James says, I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm doing great. And today, I posted a new format of news. I posted news, top 50 news stories of the day. So I read out the top 50 news stories of the day, just giving you a quick preview at what the wrestling world is buzzing about today. And I plan on doing that every single day, so let me know, guys. What do you think about that format? Do you like the new format with top 50 news being delivered to you in one video? Let me know what you guys think about it. And that's right, Tony. That's right. Welcome to Monday. Raw's got to be big. James, Mr. Referee, good to see you. And Dale says, I don't know if I like what Dale says there. Dale says there will be more releases on Thursday from the main roster. That has me a little too nervous, man. That's not a good news, but it is what it is. Releases, they gotta come. They come every single time for every single job. So Thursday, brace yourself, guys. Releases are coming. Thanks for that heads up, Dale. And Ricky says, AJ, I get dinner is all good. That's great, Ricky. Wow. So you had pizza for dinner. That's nice. That's very nice. And acknowledge, guys, acknowledge the Tribal Chief, because the Tribal Chief is coming out right now. As Jason says, acknowledge, as Ricky says, Fingers up for the Tribal Chief. Acknowledge the one and the only, your unified champion. Look at Roman Reigns coming out. Wow, he's showing some love for the world title, though. He's coming out here. He's an interesting thing. He's coming to Raw wearing the Raw title around his waist, and the SmackDown title, it's Paul Heyman holding on to it. That's interesting right here. Usually you'd see Paul Heyman holding on to both of them, but Roman is coming to Raw, and he's wearing the Raw title, looking good as ever. That's right, Tony. Here comes Raw. And Johnny says, hey, AJ, I got some news and some bad news. I can't order Impact or AEW pay-per-view right now, but good news is I'm saving money to get to meet my first Walking Dead actor. Johnny, that's great news, brother. Great news. You know, hard work pays off, dreams come true. Save money for the things that you like, and you'll make them happen, brother. Good stuff. And that's right, Ricky, that's right. And your top 50 news report was really good. Thank you, David. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will be, improving its production. I'll be adding some background score. Today was just a test. I was testing the waters to see how do you guys like it. And so far I've heard good stuff. So we'll be keeping the top 50 news stories going, and we'll be making them better and better and better. And look at what's happening here. Ricky once again with the fingers up. Roman Reigns, for me at least, still making his way out. I'm probably on a delay, like I always am, like a 1 or 2 seconds delay here. But we're rocking here. We're having fun. We're making some noise. It's great to see everybody here. Roman is starting Monday Night Raw, and Roman starting any show is a good idea. Come on, let him start any show. And he is not just starting Monday Night Raw here. He is kicking off the whole damn wrestling week for us. So that's great. The week is going to be a good week if Roman Reigns is the one who's kicking off your wrestling week. So the week is got to be a good one for sure. That's right. And Jabe says, yes, it definitely is a new way to do the news. AJPS, nice turban. Thank you so much, my brother James. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I will acknowledge him. I only know acknowledge Pat McAfee. I see that, Johnny. Alright. And Ricky says, no more release, please. I know. What is up, AJ? How will you interview Bailey, who won the Galactic title? Clay, thank you so much. Good to see you. And Bailey interview coming up soon. Galactic title, still the champion is Jason because of, that event. And my, computer basically gave up, when it shouldn't have given up, and my lights went off. So we couldn't actually have a winner on that day of AAA Mania. But we will be defending both the world title and the Galactic title very soon. And Ricky says today is Pat McAfee's birthday. That's nice. And speaking of birthdays and special days, look who's here. A very special guy, or should I say special guys here. True is here, and Brooklyn Joker is here. Brooklyn Joker, it's been a while. Good to see you. True, my brother, good to see you. Evening, everybody. Evening, True. The Rock's birthday today. It's a big day indeed. Johnny, what are those thumbs down for? Yeah, you cannot thumbs down the Tribal Chief. You can't do that. AJ breaking news on September. WWE's doing a draft. I love my drafts. Drafts are great. Give me drafts. Reigns versus Nakamura wait a second, what? Wait. Okay, I'm probably on tape delay because for me, Reigns just made his entrance. He literally got in the ring. Reigns versus Nakamura at Backlash? That's crazy. Okay. What?
This is the part of the show where I'm entrusted to say, ladies and gentlemen,
that's right, Paulie.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
That's right, Paulie. Do your thing. But Reigns versus Nakamura? That's crazy. That's right. I hope not. I really hope not.
TV, and even sweeter for you,
that's right, Paulie.
Live tonight.
It's a treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, you should put down your children because take a look at your children anyway.
Wow.
You should stand
Paul Heyman says, you should put down your children because take a look at your children. Come on. This guy's a genius. You gotta love Paul Heyman.
You get a chance to revel in the greatness.
That's right. That's right. This is great. Who else is sick of Dominic Mysterio? James, you know I am. He needs to go to NXT 2.0. He needs to do something about himself, his catcher. He needs to put on a mask, but he needs to do something because literally it's not working out. Dominic is not working out. September, that when I get to meet the Walking Dead actor. That's great, Johnny. Is Drew McIntyre gonna crash the party on Raw or the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes targeting? I think they're gonna stick to Drew and Roman for now. And they could be saving it for the bigger event. They could be saving it for a Clash at the Castle, which will be taking place in the UK. That is what the rumor going around is. Drew McIntyre also in an interview said that I want to wrestle Roman Reigns. He's my dream opponent for Clash at the Castle. So we could be seeing Roman versus Drew at Clash at the Castle in the UK. They could be saving it for that one. And Roderick Strong asking his release from the WWE says, Dale, that is crazy. You know what? I feel bad for the Diamond Mine now because Diamond Mine, the leader was Malcolm Bivens for such a long time. And look at that. With that being said, interruption time. Interruption time. RK Bro. That's right. RK Bro, they attack the Usos. They take Usos out. And now we see Roman Reigns and RK Bro in the middle of the ring right now. And out comes McIntyre. Roman Reigns all of a sudden is outnumbered. And he looks a little intimidated, doesn't he? Look at that. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, both of them having some fun. Drew McIntyre coming out. I'm so glad that Drew McIntyre is finally getting that little bit of a recognition now. You know, after a very slippery slope down the main event title picture, all the way down to the likes of Happy Corbin and whatnot. I'm happy to see him finally, you know, getting that recognition one more time. And Johnny doesn't look too happy. I see that. And why is Fiend not in 2K22? It's crazy because some people who were released before the Fiend or Bray Wyatt are in the game, but Bray Wyatt's not. Roderick wants to rejoin the Undisputed Era. Crazy. Crazy. I think he's doing better on the Diamond Mine, but that's just me, I guess. That's right. RKO. Wow, Renegade. You guys are very ahead of me. For me, Drew McIntyre making his way out right now. That can be Backlash because Backlash will be Bloodline. That's right, Brooklyn Joker. Absolutely. I'm a Paul Heyman guy, says Ron DMG. I love that. That's great. I have a Paul Heyman guy t-shirt. Everybody should be having a Paul Heyman guy t-shirt. Every wrestling fan should be having that. What an iconic t-shirt that was. CM Punk and Paul Heyman's partnership gave us some very good t-shirts, that's for sure. And hopefully Bayley comes back tonight in WWE or Friday on SmackDown. That's a very good one, Chris. Hopefully it happens. That's right. Clay, are you here? Do you agree with Chris? And as we see here, we have Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns face to face. And now they go at it. Drew McIntyre with those punches right on Roman Reigns' head and back and forth right now. It's very civil. You know it's very civilized. When both the tag team champions, they leave the ring and they leave Roman Reigns for Drew McIntyre. If they wanted, they could have turned it into a 3-on-1 situation, but they're like, you know what, no, we're not going to do that. We're baby faces, we're not heels. And Usos come out here, you know, doing the heel stuff, I guess, and Randy Orton comes out to the rescue, and so does Matt Riddle. Wow, this could have easily been a 3-on-1 situation and an advantage for Drew McIntyre from the very beginning, but the babyfaces decided to do what babyfaces do best. And now it's a brawl. Everybody brawling in the arena, in the ring. They're really selling us. Wow, and we switched to commercial. We switched to commercial just like that. They are selling us the main event at Extreme Rules. You know that for sure. They're selling us that one at Backlash. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, they're selling us. They're making it feel important, which is good. They must make it feel important. They should. So I'm glad that they're doing a little bit of the efforts right there. Roman Reigns acknowledged this. I see that. Future Universal Champion Drew, and I think it's got to be happening in the UK. Drew McIntyre never got to have his moment at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 36, he never got to have his moment. COVID stole it away from him. So he's finally going to get his moment, you know, in the UK, in front of his hometown crowd at Clash of the Castle. It's got to be happening right there. I guess it's got to be happening right there. And let's see what else do we have here. Brooklyn Joker says, Asia, the only reason why I have not been to streaming is because I'm in the hospital with... Oh my gosh, Brooklyn Joker. I'm so sorry about that, brother. Yeah, this thing is still not over. A lot of people think it's over, but it's still not over. So, guys, please be careful. Take care of yourself. Take precautions. In Brooklyn, my brother, you take care. And I'm praying for you, your recovery, that you get home soon and you get better fast, brother. I've had, you know, an experience with that as well. And you know, I was able to beat it, and I know you will beat it as well. You stay strong, brother. We're all praying for you. The family here is praying for you, my man. And James says, AJ, you're the best YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it, brother. And I tell this to everybody. I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. You guys motivate me to do this, and I'm always so grateful to you for this. Thank you. And Renegade says, AJ told you after the last WWE pay-per-view, Roman's next big challenge was gonna be Drew. You did, Renegade. You did. And I remember my, response. I said, I don't know about that, because right now if you look at, him feuding with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But Renegade, you were right. I was wrong, and I love when that happens. You were right, man. It is Drew McIntyre. And I'm so glad that it's Drew, because he deserves it. And it's finally, good to see him getting that respect and that main event push one more time. And Johnny with those cakes, thank you for it, but it's not my birthday, Johnny. I'm not too sure why those cakes. And Andy, that's right, brother. That's right. We're all praying for Brooklyn Joker indeed. Gunther gonna have a big match at Clash at Capitol. Wow, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Clash at Capitol. WWE is slowly improving, says James. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. Tonight's, the way they kicked off Raw was pretty solid. It was good. So I would say that as well. Yeah, they are kind of getting better. But it's a very up and down hill. I mean, sometimes they're good, sometimes the show's not good. But tonight, Raw, so far, I mean, they just kicked off Raw. We're only 16 minutes into the show. It's good. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Remember, leave a thumbs down. Wow. Wow, Johnny. Man. Wow, I don't know if you've been planted here by somebody else. Thank you for that, Johnny. Yeah, don't listen to Johnny, guys. And Resident Evil AMC is here. Good to see you, Resident Evil, brother. It is so great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good down there in Raccoon City. Hope you're keeping safe. It's good to see you, Resident Evil. And what else do we have here? Let's see. Ricky says, AJ, you said on GCW Watch Along, no one bet last AAA. That's right. Yeah, so WrestleMania Backlash, we will be having the World title being defended. So we cannot defend both the Galactic title and the World title on the same night. There has to be one title that's defended on one night. So let's do this. The person who comes first, that night, predictions titles, he becomes the world champion, and the person who's second with these predictions is gonna be the Galactic title, the Galactic champion. We're gonna do it that way. Both the titles are gonna be defended. The person who gets most of them right, most of the predictions right, is gonna be the world champion, and the second person who's in the second position becomes the Galactic title. That's right, Resident Evil. This Sunday is Backlash, and at Backlash, not only do we have titles up for grabs, but also gift cards. If you guys, you win the first or the second position at the night, you are going to be getting some gift cards as well. You're going to winning some gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions right, guys. Make sure to do that. And with that being said, we're back from the commercial, and we're getting a quick highlight of what went down earlier tonight between all these teams, all of those people right there. And James says, don't forget to like the comment. That's right, like, comment, and subscribe to Wrassingnews. Thank you so much, James. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it, man. I was 5-3 and 6-2 last Saturday. You're amazing, Ricky. Great stuff. Resident Evil Backlash is on Mother's Day. Beautiful stuff, Andy. Wow. Good point right there, man. That's great. Beautiful. Yeah, let's see which champion brings home the gold for his mother at his or her mother at WrestleMania Backlash. With that being said, we are moving ahead with Raw, and now we see Street Profits backstage. And we see Ezekiel.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't think I've had the chance to introduce myself.
We know you are. We know you are.
Yeah,
You're Ezekiel.
Why is his younger brother?
And just like the good book of Ezekiel says, it's time to get Ezekiel. Oh, come.
Go ahead, bring it. Woo. Just match with me.
Just for you.
Yeah, no.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Zeke.
Red cup for Ezekiel right there. Wow, show of respect. Now, I wonder what they're drinking. Is that alcohol? Are they permitted to drink alcohol right before they get in the ring? Because that's what it seems like they're drinking.
Yeah, you're right. It is pathetic. Yeah. You know what else is pathetic?
Wow.
Lies. You guys can't be serious.
And Kevin Owens right there wearing a Becky Lynch t-shirt. That's nice. He's got a good taste in t-shirts for sure. That's right, Tony. It is time for Zeke. I was so hyped for the Tag Team Championship unification match. That's right, James. They kind of took it away from us. I wonder if we're ever going to be getting that title match again. Maybe they just, changed the gears, shifted gears. Maybe they're not going to unify the titles after all. Maybe that's what's happening. But we'll have to see. We'll see what happens, but from what it looks like right now, maybe they're not unifying the titles after all. And true, that's right, they're drinking water, but kayfabe-wise, kayfabe-wise, they're probably drinking alcohol in kayfabe world. Yeah, I don't know if that's legal in kayfabe world either, though. Keeping kayfabe alive right now. And what else do we have here? Gary says, I don't understand why Kevin Owens is not in the championship picture. I know, it's I really enjoyed his very impromptu Universal title run. It was great. It was a very sudden run, but I really enjoyed it. And he's not in the title picture. I guess there's just too many wrestlers, too many big stars out there to be able to accommodate them all in the title picture. It sucks, as I'm watching Kevin Owens right now coming out with the likes of Otis and Chad Gable. I don't like it because I've got a lot of respect for Kevin, and really Otis and Chad, they don't do it for me. But Kevin Owens still, he's great at whatever he does. Even this current gimmick, his character where he gets annoyed when people lie or anything, he just gets super excited. It's very entertaining. He makes it entertaining somehow. He's great. He's great. He's great in the ring. He's great on the mic. He's got a lot of personality. And I'd like for him to also be champion one more time. Maybe in the future. Maybe. And James says, Fox and UFC probably didn't want. That's right. That's probably what that happened right there. And Renegade also says that plans have changed for now on the tag titles. Yeah, it's everybody started speculating that since now they're unifying the tag titles, next gotta be the women's championship, and then every single title is gonna be unified. But guess that's not what's happening right now. I'm doing two things right now, listening to the chat along and seeing the NHL playoffs. That's right, Andy. I remember you said that you'll be watching the playoffs on Monday. Let us know how it's going. Let us know if you're happy with what you're seeing on the playoffs so far. And Drew says it hasn't been long since Owen was in the title picture. It's been a couple months. That's right. Yeah. AJ, you made a commentator of Raw. Me, I would love that, brother. I'd love to be a commentator for any wrestling show. Maybe one day. Maybe. But apart from that, guys, we did have a great new interview coming out, this past Sunday. We had it yesterday. We had an interview coming out with Joseph Samuel, who's the promoter and the owner of PCW Ultra, a great wrestling legend himself, one half of the War Beast. It's a pretty popular team right there on the indies right now, really hot team. They're champions for about 4 years now. And, he's also a former MLW star, former NWA World Champion, 2 times NWA Midwest Champion. I mean, he's out there. So if you haven't checked out the interview yet, I'd really recommend for you to do it because it's a great interview. One of my favorites ever. I'm selecting the Street Profits, and Ezekiel says, Tony, and I think you're right. They've got to win this one for sure. Ezekiel, Street Profits say, I think so too. They're going to win. Yeah. Who do you guys think is going to win here? Is it going to be Street and Ezekiel? Or should I call them Street Zeke? Or Zeke Street? Actually, I like this name. Let's call this team Zeke Street. Zeke Street. Yeah, Zeke Street. That's a good name for these people. Yeah, Zeke Street. That's nice. Are you rooting for Zeke Street? Or are you rooting for Kevin Owens, Chad Gable, and let's see, Otis? Yeah. Thank you, Renegade. I am glad that you liked the interview, brother. I'm so glad. Has Raw have a match now? That's right, Andy. Right now we're watching Ezekiel and Street Profits versus Owens and the Alpha Academy. And that's right. That's right. True says Profits. It's Elias and the Street Profits. That's right. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So James here. We have a rebel. James says, I'm not taking him as Ezekiel. He's Elias, and we know that. And so James says, it is Elias. All right, okay. Well, for me, it's Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel. The one thing that I don't really understand about Ezekiel, though, is the Ultimate Warrior kind of an outfit. The armbands and whatnot, really reminiscent of the Ultimate Warrior. I don't understand that. That's like something so random, something you'd probably put on a badly created character on WWE 2K22. Random outfits, right? Random outfit items. So I don't understand the meaning behind the whole Ultimate Warrior kind of look there. And Street Profits my pick. Chris says Team Street Profits. So does Renegade. So does True. And everybody says it. Tony says it. That's nice, and I say it too. And we see that, wow, beautiful, beautiful drop kick, 3-on-1 situation right there, and they drop kick Otis out of the ring, and he goes flying into the commentary table right there. And with that being said, it is time for a commercial. Wow, it is time for the commercial right there. It's the second commercial of the night, guys. Let's have a little bit of fun here, right? Let's predict how many commercials are we gonna be getting tonight on Raw. Let's have a little bit of the prediction for commercials. I'm gonna be predicting it because we are let's take a look. We're 25 minutes into the show and we've seen 2 commercials so far. Not too bad, not too shabby for our WWE show. But we have 3 hours, so 2.5 hours still left. So technically, I mean, I would say if we're probably going to be getting about 14 commercials in total, including these 2. But let me know, how many commercials do you guys think are we going to get tonight? And at the end of the night, we'll compare who got the commercials correct. Let's have some fun. And Dale says, I go with Kevin Owens' team. I love that, Dale. That's great. And James says, Alpha Academy on 2K22, I changed their name to Slam and Ham. That is funny. That's great. That's funny. James says 12 breaks in the program. That's interesting, James. You know what? I was about to say 12 as well, but then I thought, it's a WWE. They love commercials. So I gotta go 2 more. So I said 14. Now, if you guys watched AAA Mania, it was a great show. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? We all had so much fun watching the show. So it's fantastic. Apart from Sammy and Tay, the whole show was great. It was fantastic. But the one thing that I really found so annoying, and True knows it, you guys know it, was they had this giant LED screen on the stage, right? And the hard cam basically focused on that screen while we saw the wrestlers also wrestling. And the giant screen, it had commercials playing throughout the night. So even mid-match, like throughout the matches, we saw commercials being played, and that was super distracting. Let's hope and let's pray that WWE never goes down that route, and we don't get commercials on the barricade, on the ribbon at the top, behind me, or anywhere else. Hopefully not that route. And Pittsburgh police should have arrested MJF for disrespecting Pittsburgh Steelers legend Frank O'Hara. That's right. I did talk about that one on the video today, the video that I released about the 50 top news stories of the day. If you guys have not checked that video out yet, I'd recommend you and ask you to check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the format. It's a format that I'm picking up. It's what I'm thinking here is that we present 50 biggest news stories of the day, and that we're going to be doing every single day. Apart from that, if there's a bigger news story coming up, with a big news story, we'll make one separate video for it as well, And so big news stories get one video each for them, but in general, all the other news stories get compiled into that 50 news stories of the day. Let me know what you guys think of the format, guys, and how do you like the first video. Your feedback is very important. And Randy MD says, we won the smoke. That's right, love that. I have some breaking news, says Bobby. Bobby, the breaking news is Bobby is here. Bobby, it is so good to see you, brother. I was just thinking, the family is here, the gang's here. Where's Bobby? And there you are, man. Good to see you. With that being said, we're also back from commercial. 6-man tag team match still going on. I liked how we went to commercial right there with a big drop kick. 3 of them on Otis, and he was drop kicked out of the ring. I like that. And now we see that the momentum, the tides have kind of turned here, and Shad Gable is in control, and okay, we really need the smoke. We need the hot tag right now more than we need the smoke. And Bobby says I have some breaking news. Mike Bennett and Nick Aldis, Kenzie Page, Mickie James. Oh my gosh, you kidding me, Bobby? Tomorrow on NWA Power, we've got Mickie, we've got Kenzie, we've got Mike versus Nick Aldis. Man, I'm tuning in. And we're going to be having a lot of fun. So if you guys watch NWA, tune in, because 6 p.m. Eastern, we watch NWA together. It's going to be a great show for the looks of it. And after NWA, we're going to be watching NXT Spring Break. It's going to be, Spring Breakin', I'm sorry. Yeah, that's going to be a great pay-per-view as well. We're not pay-per-view, but it's great NXT special, because we're going to be seeing some tag team, matches. We're going to be seeing the NXT title being defended, Breaker versus Gacy. It's going to be a lot of fun, and this is the first major NXT pay-per-view or NXT special after those releases, so we'll have to see how the stars perform. if there's any damage done on the backstage morale, we'll get to see all of that tomorrow. And that's right, true, my brother. We remember that. And when WWE was on Sky Box Office, no adverts during pay-per-view. That's right. On the pay-per-view, no adverts, which is great. It is fantastic. And that's right, and MJF, LOL. It's not surprising that MJF did what he did. It's only something that he can do. And right now, wow, we won the smoke. And look at Angelo right there with the big kick. Okay. And he's going in for the tag. And Zeke is stretching out for the tag. And a hot tag's been made. Zeke steps in. Chad Gable, he meets him with a big clothesline, and now an elbow strike. He Irish whips Chad Gable right there into the ropes, and Chad Gable with a kick to the chest of Zeke. Zeke with a spine buster. Are you kidding me? Zeke hits Chad Gable with a spine buster, and a big knee to the face of Otis. Otis, poor guy. How many times is Otis got to be kicked out of that ring tonight? It's hilarious. And now one more time with an Irish whip now to the corner. Zeke reverses it. Zeke is so good. I can say that he perhaps is even better than his brother when it comes to in-ring competition. Zeke is good. And come on, Otis, a.k.a. the Ham, says Chase. I love that. That's right, true. MJF gotta be MJF. Stu Grayson, Marcus Stunt are out of AEW. There's rumors Nyla Rose could be leaving AEW. Yay, that's not good. With Nyla Rose right now getting that big title picture and whatnot, she better not be leaving. And it sucks how the way that they've, Team Nyla Rose up and Wiki Guerrero up, they could have done a better job at it, but they kind of missed the ball right there. So, yeah, and I can see Renegade says 0-1, 1-0, says Dale, which only means that I'm still in some tape delay here. For the match is still going on. That's a disgrace. I'm sitting ringside. How am I getting tape delay? Anyways, we're seeing that Ezekiel is trying to hold on to the hair of Kevin, but he's got no hair. Good news for Ezekiel right there. And Chad Gable with the soup. Ezekiel reverses it. Elbow strike to the head of Chad Gable. And now with the roll-up, Gable, 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, wow, look at that. With that being said, Kevin Owens' team, along with Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy, they pick up the win. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. That was a bit of a surprise there. Renegade says 0-1-1. Dale 1-0. Beautiful stuff. And FMC, my brother, is here. Good to see you, FMC. He says, yo, I heard some news that my mom got 3 tickets for the September event, front row. She doesn't have the tickets, but they're not out yet, but we are booked. Man, FMC, that's fantastic, man. Congratulations. You're going to the biggest UK show in 30 years, and you're going to be front row. That's a big deal. Congratulations, my man. And Bobby says, AJ, I sent you something on Instagram. Bobby, I'll check it out. I'm trying to look for my phone right now. I just can't find it. Okay, when I find it, I'll look it up. Thanks for that, Bobby. I literally can't find it. Hopefully I'll find it soon. And Johnny says Ezekiel is Elias. No, he's not. He's not. Ezekiel is not Elias. Ezekiel is Ezekiel. And by the way, AJ Styles backstage looking good, looking sharp. I like that jacket. I like the tape right there. AJ Styles looking good for sure. 0-1 true. That's right. What a cheat, 0-1. That's right, Andy. We just saw it, that Kevin Owens and the Alpha Academy got the win, and Chris Benoit, there's Edison channel right here, I see that, good to see you, welcome. Nikita Lyons is hot, she is gonna be big, she is gonna be big indeed, and especially considering what, Ember Moon, or Athena, now we know as Athena, what she said on the Chris Van Vliet show. She said, things that is hard to imagine for a PG show like the WWE, for a promotion that asks people to stand up and be a star. It's really hard to, accept the same promotion doing something like that. They're holding meetings, 2 hours long meetings, asking the wrestlers to dress sexier, to dress revealing. So in that kind of a promotion, in that kind of an environment, and that direction, Nikita Lyons is gonna go rocket sky up high. She's got to do great for sure. But what do you guys think about the new direction of the WWE? The direction that WWE was actually, very much in until lately, with the Women's Revolution changed it all up. But now it seems like they're headed back to that very same direction. So I'd like to know from you guys, what do you think about this new direction? Are you happy? Are you not happy? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about that one. But let's see what else do we have here. Johnny says, not funny. Wait, what's not funny? I didn't make a joke, Johnny. I didn't make a joke. I swear I did not. But tell me what's not funny. And AJ, today I watched AEW Dark Elevation. Oh, yeah, that's great. And I heard from Gary that you guys saw a cheeseburger on there. Yeah, Bobby? That's nice. I'm going to try to get Cody Rhodes' belt that he gives to one lucky fan. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. And we know that Cody Rhodes wants to bring back the Winged Eagle title, so let's see how that goes. And walk with Ezekiel. That's right. Walk with guys. How do you guys not understand this? Ezekiel and Elias are two different people. They're very different people. They're not the same. I promise you. I kid you not. They're not the same. They're very different people. They're very different. That's right. And what else do we have here? So my mom got me my own phone so I can do the whole event on one video. Is it hard? No, not really. Just recorded 3. I've been to a 12 hours WrestleMania, and I'll tell you what, that was WrestleMania 35, really long mania. And I'll tell you what, bring with you at least 2 or 3 power banks, because the phone's battery's gotta drain, my man. It's gotta drain. If you want to record the whole show, bring your power banks. You're gonna need them. Hell, live stream from the show, from the venue. And, we would love to watch. Live stream for the show, FMC for sure. But that's great, man. You've got a wonderful mom right there. Love that, just love your mom, respect your mom, and have a great time at the show. That's great. It's fantastic, man. And 01 Ricky, I'll see that. Love that. That's right, James. I see that. Very controversial username right there. AJ, I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw, but first I want to know, what's your favorite Chris Benoit match of all time? Chris Benoit has given us some good memories, some real good memories, You talk about the WrestleMania match, it just plays in my head. But now when you talk about Chris Benoit and all that happened, the controversy, it's hard. It's been a while that I've seen a Chris Benoit match, since I've rewatched a Chris Benoit match. It's never easy. It's hard. It brings back those memories. It brings back those, that news and whatnot. So it's very hard for me. But guys, let me know here that we're talking about a little bit of Chris Benoit. What do you guys think? Is it easy for you to watch a Chris Benoit match? Because for me, it's really not. And Vince really wanted to make those kind of films. Yeah, true. Yeah.
He is barred from ringside this Sunday at WrestleMania Backlash. And if I don't, it's going to be up your back. Thank you, AJ. Best of luck tonight. Thanks.
Boy, AJ Styles trying to take advantage of the ego of Judgment Day. They've been on a power trip recently. No doubt about that. Someone else has been on a power trip.
What is Corey Graves wearing? Wait a second. You know what? WWE literally just had a fashion meeting, right? Fashion consultation for the wrestlers, for the female wrestlers on NXT. They really need to give some fashion advice to Corey Graves, because he's wearing a tuxedo. He's wearing a jacket, a blazer with a hoodie. You don't do that. Who wears a jacket, a blazer with a hoodie under it? That's terrible. That's disrespectful to the Blazers. And that's disrespectful towards anybody who wears a blazer. Come on. Corey Graves, come on. They need to go to TV PG-14, says Gary. And it's funny because on NXT 2.0, the only people who were pushing the buttons of PG era and they were going to the TV-14 era, kinda, they have been released. You talk about Persia, you talk about Dexter, they've been let go, so it's interesting. No, they're not, they're the same person. He's lying to you, he's a liar. No, Johnny, he's not lying to me, he's not lying to anybody. They're different, they're brothers. And he put out evidence, photographic evidence, on Twitter to prove that, right? They were standing next to each other. So definitely they're brothers. I agree. I definitely believe him. And what else do we have here? Let's take a look. Let's see. Ezekiel does not have a beard. Elias does. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Very different. Two very different people. How do you guys not get that? How does Kevin Owens not get that? We wouldn't even be getting a match between the two. We wouldn't even have this rivalry between the two if Kevin Owens was just so smart as Gary is or as I am. One has a beard, one does not. That's simple logic. Come on, give me a break, Kevin Owens. I thought you were smarter than that. And don't mention Benoit on the screen. That's right, James. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh dear, I am 0-1 in my predictions, says Chris. Good going, and 0-1, or a prediction score that's not really good in that sense is actually very good, because when the show is unpredictable, it means we're having fun, and we're here to have a good time. So yeah, that's right. I saw Willow Nightingale versus Gia Scott. Willow Nightingale got the music. Wow, Willow Nightingale is getting a treatment on AEW for sure, I guess. She wants to be in AEW. I guess she could very soon be All Elite, especially if Nyla Rose is leaving. Willow Nightingale could replace her very soon. With that being said, Sonya and Adam backstage.
Conduct, they're talking about this abuse of power. Look, they see you put yourself in a championship match last week against Bianca, right? And then change the match a bunch of times trying to win, which didn't work. So, upper management wants to see you compete again. And by compete, I mean as a performer, without any executive power. So what I've done is I've put together this 6-woman tag match. I think it's great. It'll be you, it'll be Rhea Ripley, and it'll be big-time Becky Lynch. And you guys will take on Liv Morgan, Asuka, and Bianca Belair.
WWE is loving their tag team matches these days. Alright, so we're going to be getting a 6-women tag match here. That's nice.
WWE official, you're a competitor.
And Sonya will be wrestling as a competitor, not an official. And Renegade says, Veer has arrived. Fear the Veer, says Tony, which means I'm still a little bit of a tape delay. Alright, now I can see that we're, now I can see Veer. Those big eyes of Veer Mahan. He's here. He's here. That's right, Jason. Sonya is only going to be wrestling as a competitor. She is a wrestler again, it seems like that. So yeah, and Veer Mahan is now coming up with the red scarf. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, he's on Raw, come out with the red scarf. That makes sense. Good for him. Here he is. There he is. Fear the Veer. Veer is here. That's right. Have no fear when Veer is here. That's great. That rhymes. That rhymes. I like that. And Ricky says Vince is thinking about more sexy for women. It's not good. Women wrestling are not divas anymore. Dirty old man. Thumbs down, says Ricky. Yep. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. You're right. On point right there. And with that being said, we now switch to commercial, which makes it the third commercial of the night. Third one, guys. Third commercial. So we're getting there. We're getting to the 12 or the 14. Let's see who gets the win here. Once again, predict how many commercials are we gonna get tonight? Are we gonna get 12, 14, less, more? Let me know. Let us know. And Claire, did you see what I made for you? And Chris, yeah, that's right. Chris, you still here? I want to show you what Renegade made for you guys. It's very special. Something very special. Let's see what else do we have here. Ezekiel does not have a beard. That's right, 100%. Crybaby Sonya, says Tony. I don't mention him or watch his matches anymore, says James. I agree. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. And Renegade says, I like Chris Benoit. I did too, but all that happened. It's very unfortunate. What match now? I just came back, so we're going to be getting a Veer Mahan squash match for sure. It's coming up soon. I look forward to watching Kenzie versus Mickey tomorrow. Tomorrow's NWA Power is going to be great for sure. And if you guys don't watch NWA yet, you want to start off, you don't know what NWA is all about, join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, because we have fun, and I'll introduce you to NWA. We'll get introduced to it together. We'll have some fun. Dive right in. Let's have some fun. Join me, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Watching Benoit matches has never bothered me. I can separate the performer from the person. I respect that, true. I respect that, brother. I still will honor the Canadian crippler, Chris Benoit. I respect, guys. Good stuff, yep. Elias is Kofi Kingston. It could be James. That could be it. Zeke is Elias. No, Andy, he's not. He's not. Sonya Deville, that's right, those big eyes. Veer, Veer, Veer. Yeah, I'm lagging behind in the comments as you can see here. Bring back Bailey, says James. That's right, Bailey needs to be back 100%. The only problem you put Chris Benoit to the Hall of Fame, most people hate, it's never going to happen. Chris Benoit is never making it to the Hall of Fame. We know that. It's impossible. It's never happening. Red Titus wrestled today on AEW Dark, and the Hall of Fame is so sacred, so prestigious. I mean, you have a person who just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, a person who gave his life up for his son, and then, what happened with Chris Benoit, considering that, it's never going to be happening. Sonya should be champion, is best for business, says Andy. I love that. I love that. And Bobby says 12 commercials. The Renegade with me says 14. I love that. Bring back Bailey, says Chris. I love that. All right. So what else do we have here? Let's see. And Honesty Check is here. He says, youth sabbatical from this channel. Miss this stream. This is one of the best channels out there. WWE's utter trash. Hard to defend anything they do. Look at that. And Honesty Check, it is so good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. You know, if we were here in real life and we had a round table, you guys sitting together, I would give every single one of you a big hug. It is good to see you, Honesty Check, brother. Hope you're doing well. And Renegade, I see that our brother Chris is there, and I want to show him what you made. You know what you made for him and Clay, but I cannot find my phone, for God's sake. I'm trying. Now, when I find it, I'm definitely gonna show it. All right, I just want to find it. That's it. That's it. And yes, brother Renegade, I am counting the commercials breaks. It is my favorite thing to do every single Monday night. Right now, we're on commercial number 3. And, you know, as we said, we're all predicting how many commercials we get tonight. I say 14, Renegade says 14. You know, I know that our brothers here said 12, so we'll see what happens. Bobby says 12. I believe Andy or True said 12 too, so we'll see how this goes. And I think Nancy Benoit in the Hall of Fame, yeah, she should be in the Hall of Fame for sure. I mean, why is she not in the Hall of Fame? I don't get it. She should be there. And Dale says 20. I love that, Dale. Going all out with the commercial. 20 commercials. I love that. And yeah, that's right. Once again, Honesty Check, it's so good to see you. James says Bayley versus Shotzi. Great match. Indeed. I like that for sure. Bayley, come back, but come back a face. And Asuka. As far as Asuka is concerned, I think she should be the dangerous. I think she should be the undefeated. She should be the scary Asuka one more time. Not the dancing around Asuka, not that stuff. Come on. If you want to give us a face, a big face. By the way, 6-woman tag team match happening tonight. It's going to be Liv, Bianca, Asuka versus Becky, Sonya, and Rhea. That's going to be a good explosive match for sure. I can't wait to see. By the way, oh, I feel bad for this guy. We know who's Veer Mahan is gonna be eating for dinner tonight here. Let's look at that. Oh, this young man.
I must ask, we've seen several of Veer's opponents
That's right.
have to receive immediate medical attention. Why would you sign up for this matchup?
For the money.
Veer scares the living daylights out of me.
Oh, okay.
But I signed up for this match because for all my life, I've wanted to work and compete for Monday Night Raw.
That's nice. And you know what? For an independent promoter, it's such a big moment. I've spoken to a lot of indie stars who appear on these Raw shows, and you know, they talk about how big of a moment it was for them to be on here and to wrestle in front of all these people on TV. And for this guy to not just wrestle but also get to cut a little bit of a promo, it's big. Good for this guy. Wow. Good for him. He's getting to do some work on the microphone. That's nice for sure. And Michael Cole sucks, says James. I love that. Renegade says 14. Yeah, that's right. Anna J team with Chris Statlander today on Dark Elevation. That's nice. And as we can see right here, Veer is gonna go crazy on the poor guy. Look at it. Not giving him a fighting chance. But as the great Daniel Bryan once said, any man with 2 hands has a fighting chance, and that is what this guy's all about here tonight. He just hit Veer in the face. Veer didn't tolerate it. He grabbed him by the throat, he threw him across the ring, and now he's unleashing hell on him. Irish whip into the ropes. Look at that, big kick to the gut, and one more time a big kick to the gut. This guy is done for. Veer Mahan is not letting him go. Look at that, big kicks to the gut repeatedly, you know, and now one more big kick to the gut. The fourth kick right there to the gut of the poor guy. Look at Veer Mahan's eyes. It feels like it's almost gonna pop up over his eye sockets. He's so angry. And now he goes flying right there on the guy. Poor man. If Veer Mahan goes flying like that on anybody, I'd be scared. If I see an image of Veer flying like that, I'd probably get nightmares. Look at that. WWE's like Guns N' Roses. Where do we go now? I love that. Some throwback to Guns N' Roses. That's great, honesty. Commercials by the hour. Now, let's talk about commercials overall. I guess by the hour though, so far the rate is 4 an hour. That's what the rate is. We saw 2 commercials in the first 30 minutes. We've seen one more here in the latter half of the hour. So we'll see. So far it seems like it's 4 per hour. But they can always increase. And with that being said, the poor guy, he taps out and Veer Mahan is victorious. Let's just hope that he doesn't get taken to the hospital like all those victims so far have been. AJ, make sure you let Byron know that he's about to get squashed. That's right, Byron. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's right. Why do you still have a job? Come on. Anyways, Veer Mahan is sending this guy to the hospital for sure. AJ, I'm sorry, my phone died. That's right. Don't worry about that, brother. Don't worry. It is good to see you. And that's right. It's hard for me as well. Don't sneeze or you'll miss this match. Gary, you were right indeed. Hometown jobber. Indeed. Wow. Look at that. Veer versus Braun Strowman, James, would be nice. Yep. And Kenneth, good to see you. What's up? Veer is modern day Umaga. Why a job like this? What does this prove? I guess what this is proving, we've seen this with a lot of bigger stars. When they come in, they get fed. You know, the jobbers are fed to them just to solidify them as performers and really for fans to pay attention to them. They know that this guy, when he comes out, he's going to be jobbing people out, right? So he's going to be this monster who's going to just crush people. And I guess they're going to continue with this one until and unless they know that they are ready to give him an actual storyline, which should be very soon, honestly. Should be soon. WWE must give Asuka a true run in the company like she had done in NXT. That's what I'm talking about. She should stop dancing around. She should stop smiling. Stop all that whatever she's doing right now, the very cringy stuff, and actually give us a very serious Asuka like we once had, the undefeated Asuka. And Renegade 1-1, that's right, James. All right, see you soon, bro. We're Vince, that's right, Andy. 2-0 for Dale, on fire. 1-1 Tony, 1-1 Andy. Love that. Zach Clayton wrestled today on Dark Elevation against Max Caster. Big up to Zach Clayton, though. That's nice. And with that being said, Veer Mahan with his big victory, if you're going to call it a big victory, goes to the back. Is the guy not going to the hospital? Because it seems like he's okay. Yeah, it seems like he's not been stretchered to the hospital now, which is good for him. Good for him. Veer finisher should be like 89 MP. Oh, that's right. Considering his history, it should be that. I love that. Who will beat Veer first? That's a great question, True. And that's a question I'd like to throw to everybody out there. It's a great question from True. Who is the first person who's going to beat Veer Mahan? I mean, it's funny, I love John Cena, but this guy is usually the guy who puts all good things to an end, We've seen it with the Nexus. We've seen it perhaps, recently we saw it with, who else did John Cena end? Was it Bray or somebody else? Well, John Cena does it a lot. He comes on and he destroys people's momentum. He gives them their first losses. Even the Great Khali, John Cena came in, he squashed the Great Khali, and Great Khali could never get up. So John Cena does it a lot. So I guess Cena could be the first one if he chooses to come back. Wow, and I'm wearing my sunglasses, so already it's dark for me, and all of a sudden Damian Priest comes out with all that smoke, and I think to myself, is that Authors of Pain? But no, that's not. It's Judgment Day. Edge and Damian Priest coming out, and two of them on the stage looks a little empty. They really need some Liv Morgan out there. They really need some Liv Morgan for sure. And but True, let me know, who do you think is beating Veer first? Let me know. WWE is like Metallica song, sad but true. Ratings aren't going to get better. I love that. Wow, you guys are great. Look at that. You guys on fire here tonight with the comparisons. I'm looking forward to watching Tony Storm vs. Diamante tomorrow on Dark. Man, tomorrow's a big day. I'm looking at all these promotions. NWA, NXT, AEW. They're all bringing in some good matches tomorrow. That's nice. And with that being said, Edge and Damian Priest now in the ring. Let's see what this is going to be all about. Guys, I've never watched AEW. I now have TNT. What long match should I watch? Kenneth, that's a great one. One of my favorite matches. Actually, there have been so many good matches, but my absolute favorites have been, the Cody versus Dusty was a very good match. And apart from that, Cody. Yeah, that's right. Cody. I'm counting a lot of Cody matches right now. The dog collar match that we had between Cody and Brody was also pretty cool. Then the dog collar match we had between Punk and MJF, pretty damn cool as well. I mean, there are so many good AEW matches out there. I'm pretty sure that everybody in the chat would be able to help you out and recommend you some good matches. But congratulations, Kenneth, that now you can watch AEW. That's great. And Clay, good to see you. Renegade has created something very special for you, Clay. I don't know if you have seen it, but he's made something special for you. And Gary says that poor kid got a butt whipping and his WrestleMania movement in the same night. He did. Talk about a roller coaster of emotions. He's got to be super happy, but super sad at the same time. Asuka should be a better talker. Yeah, kinda. But you know what? Maybe give her a manager. Maybe make her that scary lady one more time and give her a manager. Give her a lady manager or male guy. I don't care. Give her an Asian who can talk and who is just very heelish. something like that would be great. Asuka, with or without a spokesperson, if she can bring back her old self, it's gonna be great. And I'm back. What did I miss? James, you missed a Veer Mahan squash match, and you missed a Judgment Day entrance. With that being said, this is the 4th commercial of the night so far, and we are basically about to be done with the first hour of the show. So we're at a rate of 4 commercials per hour. Let's see if this rate increases or decreases, but the first hour, we've seen 4 commercials so far. And Mustafa is here. Mustafa, good to see you, bro. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. AJ, you really believe is Ezekiel less? Of course I do. And Gary put it out there. One has a beard, one does not. If you look at Ezekiel's social media, he even posted a picture next to his brother. So, of course, it's true. They're brothers. That's right. And Andy says, I'm Mustafa. That's right. I am 1-1 in predictions. Love that, Chris. The Great Khali says, cool kid. That's right, Great Khali. Good to see you, cool kid. And Veer will lose to Brock Lesnar, says James. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is the solution to all the problems. You got a problem, you got a bigger star rising up, Brock Lesnar is there to kill the parasite. Love that. Priest to win. Where is Butch? That's right, Butch is still missing, guys. We still don't know where Butch is. We still don't know what he's going to be doing. Maybe he's partying somewhere in the UK. Maybe he's going to be showing up in All Elite Wrestling. He's somewhere out there. Hopefully, we are able to track him down soon. But so far, he's so missing. Yeah. And last year, Omos will probably beat... Actually, that's a good one, True. Now, if they really want to... I don't think it's going to be Lashley, because I think Lashley is going to be fed to Omos. So I don't think it's going to be Lashley that's going to be beating Veer. If it's going to be Lashley, it's going to be terrible for Veer. But if it's Omos, it's going to be fair play. But the interesting part is here that Omos is a rising star, and so is Veer Mahan. So for them to go after each other, I don't know if that would make a lot of sense. It would be 2 bulls fighting over the big prize. One's gonna go down, one's gonna rise up, I guess. So it's gotta be something new though. 2 new people fighting against each other for supremacy. Interesting. I'd like to see Omos versus Veer. That's a very good one, True. I'd like that. Styles says True. That's right, Styles. Brett versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 12. Good match to watch. 100%. 100%. So good. John Cena versus Umaga. Royal Rumble 7, Royal Rumble 2008, such great preparations. Perhaps 2 of my favorites Royal Rumbles, especially 2008, when John Cena made his heroic return, surprise return. I love that, man. Love that. Are we counting commercials or commercial breaks? No, not commercials, I'm sorry. Sorry. Only commercial breaks. So we're counting how many commercial breaks we have. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm not too petty to count the commercials. Not gonna do that. Maybe not tonight. Maybe next week. Maybe I am petty enough, but tonight we're just counting the breaks. Does CM Punk have amazing matches? Yeah, the CM Punk versus MJF dog collar match was pretty good. I think that's the only CM Punk match that I really enjoyed. But yeah, he's good. Veer versus Shanky. Sadly. Oh, honesty, man. Yeah, can you imagine? Shanky versus Veer. It's gotta be tough for sure. I mean, Shanky's gonna go down though. They're gonna push Veer up 100%. Shanky, they have not done any character development. We know nothing about Shanky. We know nothing about Veer either, by the way. They should be telling us a story. Veer Mahan should be telling us a story. He should be telling us about the face paint, the scarves that he comes out with, the look. We should know what Veer Mahan is all about, but we know nothing about it. The character development is missing. And Edge in the ring right now with Damian Priest. Let's see what the Judgment Day here has for us. Let's see. One can afford a razor, the other can't. That's right, Renegade. Love that. All right, Johnny, see ya. Good to see you, Mustafa.
Our Judgment Day.
That's right, Edge. You are.
Now, I know
Wow.
most of you can't stand to look at yourselves in the mirror.
Is that right? I can't look at myself in the mirror. Hey, I think I'm a pretty...
Most of you probably don't like me anymore.
I like him. I like him a hell lot better than I did a few months ago. I think he's great right now.
In fact, you're probably like everyone else in the world. Maybe you despise me.
I love you, Edge. You're great. You're getting it all wrong.
Because you despise yourselves.
I don't despise
look
myself.
In the mirror because it would make you physically ill, and if not, it should.
I don't despise myself. I think I'm great.
That everyone here in Greensboro, North Carolina, Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, Edge. I cannot hate you. He's great. Am I the only one who thinks Edge is fantastic? But I think he's fantastic. But whatever he's saying right now, he's got it all wrong. He's got it all wrong. Oh, dear.
In fact, if Greensboro were substantial enough to support a sports franchise, it would be known as the Greensboro Lemmings.
Greensboro Lemons, look at that. Okay. Asuka with Tian Shaw and Boa and Xyalina faction. Well, wow, that'd be good, Jason. That'd be nice, for sure. Would love that. Can I tell him to sell the Taker versus Triple H? That's right. Oh my gosh. What a great match that was. My dad once recorded all adverts. Whoa, that must have hurt.
AJ Styles, don't be a lemming. For once in your life, use your...
Oh my gosh. Alright, so he's saying, AJ Styles, don't be a lemon. Where have we heard this before? I remember a guy named Adam Rose who used to be like, don't be a itty bitty lemon, right? That's what he said. Be a rosebud. So he's taking a page out of Adam Rose's book right here tonight. Wow, tribute to Adam Rose. He'd be proud when he gets to see that Edge literally took a page out of his book in the promos. That's nice. Throwback to Adam Cole right there. That's nice right there. Doesn't Edge live in he does. He does, but the Judgment Day Edge probably lives in darkness and darkness only. So he's got nothing to do with North Carolina at all. That's right. Andy, you awesome. Pick the best matches. That's right. Yeah. I love that, Kenneth. And look at Edge's eyes. He's feeling this promo.
You talked to Adam Pearce, and you made sure that tonight, if you beat Damian Priest, he is barred from ringside at WrestleMania Backlash.
That's right.
Way to go. Kudos to you. Well played. I hope it was worth it, because now you find out the punishment that you will receive by walking into the darkness.
And AJ Styles is not going to stay back and listen to Edge talking trash. He comes out here, the music's hit, he's ready for a match, he's ready to face Damian Priest. Let's see how this goes down. No, AJ, you're right, Edge is great. Thanks for that, Ricky. Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt team up versus Edge and Damian for Vampire. I'd like that honesty check. You're right. I love that. I'm looking forward to watching Nick Aldis versus Mike Bennett. That's right. It's got to be a great show tomorrow. NWA. I'm looking forward to it. We've got Nick Aldis. We've got Mike Bennett. We've got Mickey James. Kenzie. It doesn't get better than that. That's right. And Clay, yes, Renegade made something special for you. I just cannot find my phone right now to show it to you. So you'll have to wait a bit longer. Maybe tomorrow I'll show it to you, because right now I just can't find my phone. But speaking of that, Andy says Christian going to turn on Jurassic Express. He's going to help them lose their tag team championships. Yep. I think that's going to happen too. Right now we can see AJ Styles in the ring. Damian Priest across the ring. Let's see how this goes down. I got AJ Styles for the win, says Dale. I love that. It's still funny watching AJ Styles comes out James Storm's music. That's right. And no commercials. This is perhaps one of the very few times that we're actually getting into a match after an entrance without a commercial in between there. The first time ever, I guess, in a long time. So that's great. Some progress being made here. Less commercials tonight, more action. I like that. And with that being said, AJ Styles is kind of dominating early on. AJ Styles has the upper hand. Damian Priest not so much. Damian Priest trying to shove AJ Styles back, and with a blow right there to the head of Styles. AJ Styles now is on the receiving end of the offense. Irish whip to Styles, and now a big boot to AJ Styles. You kidding me? I thought AJ Styles had this all done. I thought he was gonna win it, but look at that. Damian Priest now all of a sudden is in control. Good for Damian. Look at that. Big boots right there to AJ Styles. As we speak here, the referee counted down to 5, trying to separate them too. AJ Styles is in a bit of trouble here. Bobby says, I would like to see Ricochet versus Carmelo Hayes for the Intercontinental title like that too. Commercial break coming up soon, that's right, true, but I'm surprised at how good this has been, really. I mean, you talk about it, super good. They are giving us some solid action even before the commercial break. And Damian Priest is dominating, something I didn't see coming, and I'm watching it right now, and I'm like what I'm watching. This is great. And Carmelo hits Ricochet for the IC title. Bobby, that'd be great, 100%. And Honesty says Christian will turn on Jurassic Express, 100%. He does need to do that, but if you look at Christian right now, he's basically the spokesperson for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Have you ever seen Jungle Boy holding a microphone? Have you ever seen the Luchasaurus near a microphone? Barely. So Christian basically does the talking for them, right? A lot of people in AEW right now, they cannot cut promos, guys. They just can't. And they have somebody to do the talking for them, to represent them, because there are some stars who just can't. So if Christian turns on them, what happens to the Jurassic Express promo-wise? That's the bigger question. That's the question that I don't know if I can answer. I don't know if you guys can answer. Let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, a flying elbow right there from AJ to Damian ringside. And Damian's down. AJ is staring down at Edge. This is great. I am enjoying Monday Night Raw. I can see that for sure. 1 hour of the show over. Doesn't even feel like it. It's been great. It's been fun. It's been a good Raw so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. What a great way to kick off the show. This is what you gotta do. Stop giving us Cody Rhodes kicking off Raw every single Monday. It gets boring and repetitive. Give us the Tribal Chief. It's never gonna get boring. Give us Tribal Chief opening Raw every single Raw. I'll be fine. And has AJ Styles won a WrestleMania match yet? AJ Styles, I believe so. Now you've put me on the spot. I'm kind of blacking out, but I'm pretty sure he has. I mean, he's gotta, right? Sure, he's gotta. I'm gonna think about it for a second, but I'm pretty sure he has. Jurassic Express always gonna need someone to talk for them, 100%. They always will, and that's what I'm saying. That if Christian leaves, what's gonna happen? What will happen? And Edge lives in the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. Look at that. And they will break back Marco Stunt. With that being said, Marco Stunt, yeah. With that being said, guys, this is the 5th commercial break of the night. 5, which means we are an hour and 6 minutes into the show. 5 commercial breaks. I've got a feeling that the second hour of the show is going to have more commercials than the first one did. First hour had 4. Second one, we're just 6 minutes into the second hour. We already got 1 commercial. So I think we're going to be getting at least 6 commercials in the second hour. But we'll find out. And Styles won 2 Mania at least. That's right, true. Love that. Thank you for that. I chose my match watching Jon Moxley. Kenny. Oh, that's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. That's right. You chose a good one right there. Oh yes, he beat Shinsuke. That's right. I'm looking forward to watching Ace Austin, Clyde Connors, and Alex Zane versus Yoshinobu and Taiji Ishimori. Okay, that's nice. Look at that. Best of Juniors May 15th. Looking forward to Best of Juniors as well. I mean, we had so much fun watching AAA Mania. I mean, it was so good. I can't wait to see all these matches coming up, especially from NJPW. It's gonna be good for sure. And with that being said, I'm now watching a grass mower commercial. Sweet. Sweet stuff. But let me know, guys, how's your Monday been? How's your week been? I hope you guys started the weeks with some positivity. You guys all are feeling the power of positivity, because this week's gonna be a good one, right? We've got a stack week. We've got tomorrow, a good Raw tonight. Tomorrow we're going to be getting the NXT Spring Break-In event. We're going to be getting a very special AEW Dark, as we know. We're going to be getting a very good NWA Dark. Dynamite's going to be good. We're going to be seeing Deonna Purrazzo on Dynamite. It just isn't going to be better than that. Dynamite this week is stacked. Impact is going to be good. Friday night, hopefully, is going to be good. Then we're going to be getting Impact Wrestling Under Siege on Saturday. And we're going to be getting WrestleMania Backlash on Sunday. So this week, in terms of wrestling, is going to be fantastic. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far. And we're going to be enjoying, and we're going to be having a great time together like we always do. But this week, we're going to bring it. And last Sunday was a bad day. Oh dear, James. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. And now is when AJ should elevate the IC title and Theory at the same time and do a feud. I agree with you, honestly. For real, we need some attention on the mid-card titles. I know that they've given, kind of doing something with Theory right now with the mid card, but really don't forget about it once you put Theory and whatnot. So they really need some big names involved, and big names involved with Theory and the IC title. Need that for sure, 100%. It's freaking 46 minutes long match. That's right, Kenneth. Cannot go wrong with that one. Did Styles and Omos win the tag team titles at WrestleMania? I think so. I mean, I do recall them having a match right there, so can't recall it though. Let's see. Raw Tag Team titles, New Day won it. Thanks for that. All right. All right, Renegade right there has my back. Thanks for that, Renegade. Look at that. He's got all the WrestleMania 2020, WrestleMania 36, 32 matches results up there. That's great. Thanks for that. All right. And let's see what else do we have here. True says that Styles and Omos. AJ Styles is 4-2 at WrestleMania, so he's won 4 matches. That's great. And as we can see here, wow, during the commercial break, Damian Priest just sends AJ Styles smashing his head right into the turnbuckle. That's gotta hurt. Would Miro be a good fit in ROH? True. I've got a question here. What is Miro doing right now? Why is he not competing? Is he taking like a sabbatical? Is he out on a vacation? Is he out, just spending some holidays with his wife? What's going on? Because it's been a while since we have seen Miro. So what is he exactly up to? Why is he not showing up? Do they not have anything for him on the card? What is going on? So I think he'd be a good fit anywhere where he can be booked for the matches and can actually wrestle. Because it's been a while since I've seen him on AEW television. Kind of bothers me. With that being said, AJ Styles is going for the cover, and Damian Priest kicks out at a 2.95. Real close. It was almost over. But Damian Priest with a kick out, and look at Edge. Edge ringside. He's looking at angry, furious. He doesn't like what he sees right there. AJ, who do you want to see switch brands at the draft? James, you know what? I want to say Roman. I want to see Roman more on Raw, but again, if Roman leaves SmackDown is left with nothing. So a draft is important, but I think what this draft is more important about is not who switches from Raw to SmackDown, but who comes over from NXT to Raw and SmackDown, because we know that at least SmackDown is in dire need of some star power. SmackDown, if you look at the roster, it's very thin. The roster is terribly thin. You have Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. You have Charlotte. Ronda apparently is making some appearances there, but you never know. She might appear on Raw tomorrow, so it's interesting with Ronda. But the roster is very thin. Apart from the few bigger names, it's a thin roster. So NXT really needs to step up and help SmackDown out. But let me know, James, who do you like to see there? I thought Miro was rehabbing. Oh, he's rehabbing an injury, but it's. I read somewhere that he was ready to go, so maybe he's still under rehab, I guess. But I did read a report that he was ready to go, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe he's waiting. He's done and he's waiting. Let's see. Which former wrestler do you want to see wrestle on NWA or Impact Wrestling? Now, former WWE wrestlers, there's going to be a lot of them, especially the ones that we saw getting cut from NXT. We could be seeing them on NWA, maybe, or Impact for sure. Impact needs some talent, especially after Inspiration quitting, and we're gonna be getting the Good Brothers also possibly leaving Impact Wrestling soon. So Impact's gonna need some star power, and some of the wrestlers that they've cut from NXT, I guess they're going to be able to pick them up at not a very expensive rate, because they were not main roster stars, just NXT stars. So Impact could pick them up at a very decent price. With that being said, big choke slam to Styles, Damian Priest for the cover, and a kick out from AJ Styles right there. Miro had signed a multi-year AEW contract extension, tying him to the promotion at least 2026. Okay, wow, he must really love AEW then. All right, good for him. I mean, I must say, I'm a little biased here. It probably shows, because I love Rusev. I think Rusev is great. I like Miro too, but I kind of liked Rusev in the WWE, kind of. All right, before the whole Bobby Lashley Lana thing, that is. I liked him better then. But yeah, in AEW, I haven't seen Miro do a lot. I haven't seen lots of good stuff from him, so I'm not a fan of Miro in AEW yet. Maybe that changes in the future, but so far, not a big fan of Miro in AEW. All right, so Damian Priest going there with a big spinning kick right there. AJ Styles with the reversal. Edge causing the distraction. I can see the scores coming in already. Dale 3-0, and True 1-1, and Tony 4-1. So AJ Styles right there with a roll-up. Is it over? And Styles wins. Guys, you guys were right. AJ Styles with the victory, and Edge gets in, and he is going right after Styles, hitting him with those big punches right to the head. It's gotta suck because Damian Priest now banned from ringside. It's only gonna be Styles and Edge Backlash, which means, guys, this means that WrestleMania Backlash, we're gonna be seeing Judgment Day get bigger. We know that Damian Priest is banned from ringside, but Edge can always recruit somebody else and help him out during the match. We know that Damian Priest is banned. The stipulation said that if Styles wins tonight, Damian Priest will be banned. The stipulation did not say that there will be nobody there ringside. Didn't say that. So I guess somebody will be making their first appearance as a Judgment Day member at Backlash. I guess so. And Miro has revealed that he is currently living in Brooklyn, New York, while working on an unnamed pilot. There you go. And with that being said, Finn Balor coming in for the save, for the rescue. Going after Damian, going after Edge right there. Sweet. 1-1, 4-1, 1-2. The Bulgarian Brute Rusev Day. That's right, Dave James. That's right. Bullet Club indeed. Bullet Club, Tony. Wow. How many matches has there been? I've only seen 2 matches yet. Well, there have been. That's right, Tony. Actually, you make a solid point, Tony. Your score is a 4-1. How's it 4-1? There have only been 3 matches so far. So no, not 4-1, Tony. I think you mistyped that. There's been 3 matches so far. With that being said, we have Styles and Damian Priest retreating to the backstage area, and AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Too sweet time, guys. Too sweet. Beautiful. If you're there with somebody in your living room, in your bedroom, too sweet them. Let them know you love them and appreciate them. And Omos right now backstage with MVP. And in the video that I put out today, the top 50 wrestling news of the day, we talk about Omos and how he was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2021. And it was scary because not only was he diagnosed with the brain tumor, but he was also diagnosed later with a very rare disease. And one of the rarest, because you never see that kind of combination in any human being, and they hadn't seen it. Was the first time the doctors saw something like that in a person ever. So it was a big deal. But as we can see now, Omos fought back and almost recovered, and now he is dominating Raw, or on the road to dominate Raw. If you haven't checked out the biggest 50 news stories of the day yet, go to the channel, check out the video. I mean, it's a new format. We read out the biggest top 50 news stories every single day, starting today. Check it out. Let me know how do you guys think about it. And garbage tag with Finn at pay-per-view makes no sense, says Honesty. Yeah, that's right. That gets real. Finn just saves Styles. Yeah. Too sweet, Gary. Indeed, 3 matches. Thank you for that. True. Miro said on Instagram, living in Brooklyn for a couple of weeks, very excited about shooting this great pilot. Meet Nikolai Dushk. Okay. Good for Miro. Good for him. And Brooklyn is where, a lot of those, I don't know, I've got a lot of friends living in Brooklyn, at the time that I was living in New York as well. A lot of friends of mine lived in Brooklyn, and they love Brooklyn. And Brooklyn's supposed to be a great neighborhood. I mean, it's getting better by the day. But really, I've never been a Brooklyn guy. I love going to Brooklyn for Barclays Center, but I've never been a Brooklyn guy myself. I've always been the Manhattan kind of guy. But let me know, guys, what New York borough is your favorite? Is it Manhattan? Is it Brooklyn? Is it Queens? Is it Bronx? Let me know. Or is it Staten Island? Raw is, will Omos wear his jacket or not? I love that honesty. That's right. By the way, MVP needs to do something about... Oh, wow. Okay, this is gotta be good. MVP needs to do something about Omos' outfit. Giving a new gear. Really, give him a new gear. They gotta do something about it. AJ, I told you Finn Balor and Styles will be teaming together. Andy, you're the very best. So good. Just so good. And now we're getting a little bit of a trailer, a package for NXT Spring Break. And you can see just the start of the package, we saw Mandy Rose, and we're seeing some bikini bodies. We're seeing a lot of, those men, and also a lot of bikinis. Really shows us the direction that this company is headed to, especially NXT is headed to right there. I saw Profits vs. Academy, Priest vs. Styles. What was the third match? Renegade. Bullet Club just reformed. That's right. Yeah. Where's my match? I'm 2-1 predictions. Wait a second. So let's count. Profits versus Academy. That's right. That was the match that we got. Priest versus Styles. Now you are getting me confused as well. Why am I getting confused here? I should not be getting confused. Wait a second. Let's see. So we had the show opening up with the Brawl, correct? The show opened with the Brawl, and then we had Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens versus Street Profits and Ezekiel, and then we had AJ Styles. We had Veer Mahan. You're forgetting about the Veer Mahan squash match. I know it's easy to forget because it was a squash match. It was a very quick match, but true, you're forgetting about the Veer Mahan squash match. That was your second match of the night. That's right. Bullet Club just reformed. Let's see if this lasts long, brother. If it does, I'd be very happy. That's right, James. Veer versus Jobber. The Demon Baylor will join Edge's faction at WrestleMania. That's a good one, James. That's a good one. It could happen. Anybody else sees this happening? Because I totally do. I think it could happen very well. The Demon Baylor could actually be joining Finn Balor's faction. It could happen for sure. I love that. Yep, that's a good pick, James. That's a really good pick. And Bobby says Wheeler Yuta is wrestling against Junior Robbie Eagles on NJPO. Wow, and the fans here are loud for RK Bro here. Look at that. Wow, the fans are loud. They're making some noise for RKO, RK Bro. I guess we have seen them already. We're probably not going to see them again. But yeah, good for them. And Wheeler Yuta is wrestling against Robbie Eagles. Man, looking forward to that. The Super Juniors, Best of Super Juniors is going to be good. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And Kenneth, oh my god, I know. Your match, I'm definitely going to be doing sometime this week, brother. The Iron Man match, we'll do it. I am 2-1 predictions. Beautiful stuff, Chris. Getting better. Lince Dorado is wrestling at MLW tapings. Now, speaking of MLW, guys, check out the Joseph Samuel interview that just dropped yesterday. Let me know. I mean, he talks about MLW, kind of accuses MLW for not keeping their promises, for kind of not giving him the recognition that he should be getting for how he has helped MLW. Check out the interview. It's very spicy. Check it out. And True says, that's right, Veer 2-1, forget about all of it. It was a quick match. I don't blame you, True. I too was like, wait a second, how bad can my memory be? How did I forget? But that's right, it was a squash match right there. Into New York one time, 1964, World's Fair, never been back. I see that, Gary. Yeah, I mean, my first time in New York was probably in 2008, 9? And I fell in love with New York City. I mean, really, it's a great city, and it's great to visit. It's great to live there. It's like, for me, I would say it was always a dream. I mean, just living there, being a part of New York, being a part of the New York lifestyle, rushing to the subways, getting off the subways, you know, rushing to your work, and it was good. New York is great. It's truly a city that never sleeps. Yeah, much love to New York, and look at that, much love to The Rock, because The Rock is celebrating his birthday here tonight, and I remember, who remembers the time when Pitbull showed up for The Rock's birthday party on Raw, and we had all those Latino girls, and we had Pitbull, they were jamming, they were dancing out for The Rock's birthday. I remember that, do you? Let me know if you do. Those were the good times. Rhea needs to join before Baylor, that's right, either Rhea, Liv, whoever wants to do it, just do it. I'd rather watch Top Gun revamp than Omos. That's right. Honesty. Oh dear. But now we're getting Mustafa Ali. So there's a bit of a controversy. Mustafa Ali, who took to Twitter, who said, I want to leave the company. Let me go. Relieve me. Let me go of the contract. He is back. He's back wrestling, and he's now going to be appearing on the Miz TV. So we could be getting a bit of a shoot promo, maybe. A shoot interview. Maybe not too much. Let's see. I have that interview saved to watch. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for that, True. Can he do Bayley versus Dakota Kai? For sure, Bobby. Why not? Happy birthday to The Rock, says Tony. 100%. Definitely should have Bruce. That's right. That's right. Would love that, James. Here's the Viz TV. Let's see. Mustafa Ali now coming out. Mustafa Ali, by the way, has such a fan base. Really, I mean, amongst the younger generation, he's super popular. People love him. You know, the teenagers, they loved him. I was surprised when I saw the kind of fan base that he has amongst the teens. Really, I mean, I see social media, you know, a lot of the people, you know, taking pictures with him, just crying for Mustafa Ali. I saw a viral video, it went viral on Instagram, about, you know, somebody crying when they saw Mustafa Ali return. I'm like, wow, I had no idea this guy had such a big fan base, but he does.
What happens?
Jason says, I hope we get the hacker back. Yeah, probably never gonna get into that.
Happy to see you, just like...
That's right, we're happy to see Ali. And Bobby says, I like him. Welcome to the most unwatched talk show. That's right,
To
James.
see you.
Oh,
Please, have a seat. So, Moose, do you mind if I call you Moose?
wow.
Is your microphone not working? First the music, now your microphone. I will have that fixed ASAP. So unprofessional, Moose.
Wow.
And speaking of unprofessional, last week I was in the middle of giving valuable career advice.
My
to
gosh.
Mr.
They're ripping him, man. They're ripping him.
Protege theory, and then you just waltzed out and interrupted. Who does that? That was actually a rhetorical question. Let's get down to the brass.
They're
tacks,
embarrassing
shall we?
him. That's
Is
what's
it
happening
true
here.
that your act of desperation is because you've never been a champion, or is it because the WWE Universe forgot about you during your hiatus? Is it still not working? This is so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Miz TV is WWE's flagship talk show. You hate to see it. Please, Moose, don't go to Twitter and complain.
Wow. I knew he was gonna go there. I knew he was gonna go there.
Listen, Miz, me and everyone here...
Don't go to Twitter and complain. Look at that.
That's the fact that you still...
From the very beginning of this whole thing, the whole promo for Miz, he threw in the terms unprofessional. He's calling him Moose. The mic was cut. Please don't go to Twitter and complain. Fans forgot about him during the hiatus. They're ripping him apart. They're embarrassing him. That's what they're doing here. I get that.
I go to them.
Sweet, sweet. And Mustafa is cool, says James. I like the Miz, but he's a jobber now. Yeah, I mean, but he has a legacy that he's left behind for sure. Mustafa says that's right, Andy, he's a former Chicago police officer, indeed. Yeah.
Oh no, is your mic not working? You think you're tough? You think you just swipe my microphone? Let me make you understand something. You will live to regret that.
All right, want to do something about
All
it right
right.
now?
A-time.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised at all?
The United States champion, youngest one in WWE history.
Of course we get it. Yeah, that's right, Run DMG. He's getting buried right now. You remember the time when Brody Lee, right? We had Luke Harper asking for his release. And he was also kept on the sideline for a long time. He was not let go of his contract. But then he was suddenly brought back for 1 month, where he lost. Eventually, he got a little buried right there. And then they let go of him. And then he joined AEW. Mustafa Ali's got to get the same treatment, from what I feel. He's got to be used. He's got to be embarrassed. Got to be humiliated. And then he's got to be let go. I think that's where we're going here. But Austin Theory in the ring right now.
So, I spoke to my mentor, Mr. McMahon.
Again.
And I suggested that loss last week be permanently removed from the record books.
What a thoughtful gesture. Thank you, Theory.
Wow.
Hey, it's the least I can do when a schmuck like this is trying to make a name for himself out of your expense.
Wow.
And hey,
They're ripping
I
him apart.
appreciate
A schmuck like him. You hear that, guys? A schmuck. And Julia Hart wrestled. That's nice, Bobby. Sweet.
But what have you done around here? You don't deserve this. You don't deserve. You both talk too much. Miz, I get it. You're embarrassed and you're mad that I beat you last week. But Theory, you got it all wrong. You see, I do want to be the United States champion.
That's right.
But I don't want an opportunity handed to me.
You will never
What
have
I
it happen to you. Okay?
Is to fight for it.
Well, that's great, because I've already spoken to my mentor, and he's accepted that you get a championship contenders match tonight.
Alright, so Mustafa Ali is getting a championship contenders match.
Contenders match tonight.
Against?
And as I can see it, it's not going to go too well for you.
Who is he
But
fighting?
the truth is
Omos?
when it comes to me, you can't beat me, because I'm the youngest United States champion in WWE history.
Alright, Austin
And
Theory.
I just don't know if you can handle all that heat.
All that heat. Guys, this is a clear indication of how much heat this guy has on himself.
Anybody back
Really
here
does.
that can handle the heat, it's me.
I don't
All right,
know.
Seth, let's do this.
You want to go? That's perfectly fine, because I can do this all day. Oh, and I almost forgot. I feel like last week you really deserve a second chance, and I feel like I should just give everybody.
Alright,
what they
Theory
want.
and Miz in a handicap
So,
match. You gotta
your
get things with that.
championship contenders match tonight, it's gonna be you versus me. And
So it's gonna be a handicap match. Ali versus Theory and Miz in a handicap match. That's the number one contenders match. Now, you know what? I kind of feel uncomfortable watching the whole promo. Yes, you know, one could argue that it's all kayfabe, it's not real. They're just milking the whole Twitter thing out. But, you know, what we have seen in the past, and after speaking with a lot of the wrestlers that have faced heat, both, you know, on camera and off camera, after speaking with the likes of, you know, the Ascension and all these people, we know that the heat is very real in the company, and this is probably real too. And if Ali is getting buried like that and embarrassed like that, and he is being reminded of the whole Twitter thing like that on television, you can only imagine the kind of stuff that he's probably going through backstage. Probably a lot of heat on himself for sure. And you know, I've spoken with Aiden English, the Ascension, all of them got a fair share of heat. You know, the Authors of Pain, fair share of heat. So yeah, this is definitely bothersome, 100%. But let me know, what did you think about that Miz TV segment? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know. And Randy Orton says Ali is getting buried. He really is. How much of this is work is the question, but James. I think that at least it's I mean, it's all the work, it's all planned. But if you look at the whole thing, I think at least 70% of that comes from real feelings that they've got for Ali backstage. And that's what I feel. The prototype theory on Miz TV is beyond cringe. I hate that too, brother. I hate that too, James. Honesty check. And WWE should bring back Enzo Amore. That's right, James. I agree. Enzo Amore is wrestling. That's right. Speaking of Enzo Amore, though, you know, Bobby said he's wrestling at MLW tapings on May 13th. But on that note, Big Cass is going to be at Dynamite this Wednesday, so that's going to be interesting too. Let's see what Big Cass brings to the table on Dynamite. WWE would be stupid to let Mustafa Ali go, says James, but, you know, that's what you feel, but WWE probably feels otherwise here. And remember, WWE is a machine. I mean, you know, one star leaves, it doesn't bother them, it just keeps going. The machine keeps going. That's what happens there. And WWE is back doing the handicap matches. Yeah, they really are. The handicap, the 6-man tags, they are suddenly in love with them once again. By the way, this is commercial number 7, if I'm not wrong, or 6. Wait a second, let's see. Yeah, it's 7. Commercial number 7, I believe. So, yeah, so we got 3 commercials in the 30 minutes of the second hour. So we're commercial number 7 right now. So we're kind of 50% to the point that I said. I said 14, probably a bit too much. We're probably going to get only 12, but so far, 7 commercials. And Ali is probably being punished on air. That's what I feel too. I feel he's getting punished on air, and probably backstage, he's got heat. Ali will be in catering by 10:09. That's right. That's right. The sad part is there is no catering now. You know, I spoke with the Authors of Pain and that Ascension, Victor, and they confirmed that catering is gone. It's no longer there. They cut the caterings from the shows. So unless it's back, they've cut it. WWE released over 30 wrestlers releases recently. They don't care about Ali. I agree, true. You know, look at the kind of wrestlers they released. I mean, the one that really surprised me from NXT was Dexter Lumis. I mean, It seemed like the company was eye on him, those thumbs up and, all the gimmick. It seemed like it was going for him. Don't know why would they release him. He seemed like money to me. Him and Indy seemed like a good thing. They release him. If they can let go of that guy, they can let go of Ali too. 7th commercial break. That's right, Renegade. 7th commercial break. 50% there. Maybe we will see Indy Hartwell or Duke Hudson. And it's going to be an interesting storyline. So, cheating. Are we going to get a cheating, storyline right there? That Indy was cheating on Dexter, Duke cheating on Persia. They got rid of both of them and now they're a tank. That's going to be interesting. Gotta go with Ali, says Renegade. I think so too. I think Ali's winning here tonight. And he's probably going to get buried at a bigger stage. But we'll see. AJ, have you ever interviewed the British Bulldog's son, Harry Hart? James, I was actually, I almost had the opportunity to do. I think in the future, we will be doing that interview soon. But I did have the opportunity and the honor of interviewing the British Bulldog's daughter. So that was an absolute honor. Georgia Smith did interview her. She is a fantastic lady. She's a good friend of mine, actually. She's great. Such a real nice lady. Amazing. She's got some amazing stories. I don't know if you have checked out that interview that I did with her prior to the British Bulldogs induction. She's a great lady. Check it out. Check out the interview. She's an amazing lady. By the way, Ali just got thrown out of the ring real bad right there ringside. And he's hurting. You can see he's in a lot of pain. That looked like a real bad fall. The way he was just thrown out there thanks to Austin Theory. He just flew off the second rope. He's got to be hurting right there. And the beautiful child here, I see that, can interview Mustafa Ali. He's right now under contract with the WWE, and I don't think that the company is allowing him for interviews at this moment. Once he's available, I'll try to check it out. But, I don't think he's up for interviews right now. Got the Miz and Theory wins this match, says Dale. Let's see. For me, I gotta go with Ali. I think the underdog wins this one, and he's gotta get buried at a bigger stage. But let's see. Let me know, guys. Who do you think is winning? Who do you predict is gotta be the winner? Miz and Theory or Ali? Let's see. I would like to see JTG versus Matt Cardona. You know it. I want to see that match too. JTG is such a good friend. By the way, he's gotta be on the show very, very, very soon. So, looking forward to that. I'll check it out. Thank you, James. Thank you. Ali will drop to Theory at Backlash and let go Monday after Backlash. Mark my words. Renegade, I agree. I totally agree with you, man. I totally do. Right now we can see Miz has him in a headlock. He's got to win. You know why he's got to win tonight? Why I think he's got to win here tonight is because they're proving to the fans. Wait, Renegade says 1 and 3. Wait a second. Let's see. With those yes kicks from Miz to Ali. And Ali trying to turn around. Renegade, who won? Let me know because I want tape delay here. And I want to know who won here. Alright, Ali with the drop kick right there to Austin. I'm pretty sure Ali won. Let's see. Ali lost. Whoa! Okay. So they're really... Wow, okay. Ali lost here. Interesting. So, they are really not even hiding the fact that they're burying him. I see that. Oh, wow. Gets thrown out of the ring one more time. Wow, I'm on real tape delay here. For me, the match is still going on. Ridiculous. Come on. Give me a break. And Austin Theory grabs Ali's leg. Ali just shoves Austin Theory away. Okay, Miz gets it. Miz gets the win. Beautiful skull-crushing finale right there from the Miz. This finisher never gets old. I love this skull-crushing finale. It's so good. And AJ, thank you for making me feel welcome. No, James, no. Thank you for making me feel welcome. Thank you for showing me all the love. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate it. Thank you. 4-0 says Dale. Renegade 1 and 3. Ali lost. That's right. AJ, I miss Darvari. Me too. Me too. And 2-2 for True. There you go. That's a very balanced score. As everything in life should be balanced, that's True score right there. 2-2. Very balanced. Very nice. But Dale right there leading with a 4-0. Beautiful stuff. Me too, tape delay. Why is it delay for you? I don't know. I don't know. Ciampa attacks Ali again, says Renegade. Wow, okay. Ciampa. If Miz and Theory are not enough to, bury Ali, Ciampa is out there also a helping hand. 2 wins to bury Ali right there. It sucks for Ali. I mean, if it's not clear enough for everybody out there that Ali is just getting punished right now on television, I don't know what would be funny or what would be clear. This is clear. This is out there. The whole Miz TV was nothing but an embarrassment to Ali. The match was an embarrassment. Him getting attacked at the hands of Ciampa, embarrassment. Yeah, I don't know how it's not out there for a lot of people out there. He's getting punished. That's it. Clear. End of the story. He's getting punished. That's it. 2-2, Ricky. Beautiful stuff. AJ, can you ask JTG which indie wrestler does he want to wrestle on NWA? 100%, Bobby. I remember this question. You asked me this question, I believe, yesterday. I'm definitely going to be asking it. I've written it down. I'll ask him that. We are a family. That's right, Ricky, my brother. We are a family. Yeah. Ciampa again. That's right, true. Once again. And now we're getting the 24/7 title parade here.
I would never think you would try and pin me for the 24/7 title. You owe me an apology.
Dana, that was a test.
A test.
You know, like keeping you alert, you know? Okay, I'm sorry. I really want my baby back. I need my baby back. I feel empty inside.
You feel empty inside? You're empty? My waist is empty. And you're supposed to help me with the 24/7 title. What is wrong with you?
Yes, I know. Hey, it's like
Husband and wife fights. Nothing else here, guys.
No. Not today. Look, it's the honeymoon period. Love birds. Tweet.
My gosh. Oh, don't tell me that. Nikki ASH is pinning Dana Brooke. Nikki ASH is your new 24/7 champion. Are you kidding me? She is your new 24/7 champion. Wow. One thing's for sure. Come this Thursday, when the main roster stars are going to get released, Nikki's ASH is not getting released. So that's good news for her. She's a 24/7 champion. So she's not getting cut. Not yet. We know that for sure. And that's right. Don't cross the boss. That's right. Nikki wins. Dana Brooke, ASH, that's right, 24/7 champion is going to replace the undisputed, that's right, it's going to replace the undisputed title as the most chased ever title. Halfway through the show, I give it a good 9 out of 10. I agree, Gary. Tonight's show has been good. I mean, really good. I mean, we've seen some very entertaining action. Promos have been good. The Mustafa Ali thing hurt to watch because we know it's a punishment and nothing else. But other than that, the show has been good. I've liked it. I've enjoyed it. And we're having fun. We have seen 7 commercials so far. Not too shabby. And time's just flying by. We're almost about to enter the 3rd hour of the show. And it's been great. And Renegade says 24/7 title match is up next. Let's see how this goes. 24/7 title, change the channel. That's right. Let's see how this goes. Dana Brooke versus Nikki ASH. Is this a championship rematch? What's going on here? Once again, I don't understand the logic between having a whole nice match for the 24/7 title. I mean, this title, you can win it anytime you want. She could have pinned Nikki ASH in the gorilla position, and she could have won the championship. She doesn't really need to have a match for the championship. So I don't understand the whole concept between having these, very nice and, formal matches for the title. Where is Doudrop? It's a good question. Where is Doudrop? Anybody knows where Doudrop is? Let me know why people get released. It's a real life. They gotta get budget cuts. You got Nick Khan. So yeah, that's true. Nikki has stolen the 24/7 title. What's next for Nikki? The TBS title. That's right, Tony. Let's see if she's going to be able to hold on to the 24/7 title, though, here tonight. In my opinion, but Dana is hard on the... That's right, true. Dana's looking good. That's true. 8th commercial break. Thank you for that, Renegade. This is right. 8th commercial break, and I've got a feeling, Renegade, that we're going to be right. We're going to hit the 14 commercial break mark. I think so. Rey Mysterio versus Veer at WrestleMania Backlash pay-per-view. Is that official? Is that right? If that's right, I think it makes sense because, Veer sent Dominic to the hospital, and ever since then, we haven't seen Dom, we haven't seen Rey. What are you even talking about? Shut up. Yeah, we haven't seen any of them. So, I think Rey versus Veer at Backlash would make sense. Should happen. I don't know if they've announced it yet, but it should happen. 100%. And, Rey should go down. Rey should also be going to the hospital, technically. My pick, I picked Dana Brooke, win back her title. Alright, Chris, let's see what happens. Definitely been better than what it has been. Whoever is booking Raw needs to do more. And I know that Daivari actually, he did a little bit of a tryout for producer's role recently, right? The Daivari's other brother. So I guess he could be in charge, he could be doing it, but really they have done a good job here tonight with Raw. I'm loving it. You like spoilers in the chats? Their releases, they release Thursday. That's right. I mean, we know that there are going to be some releases. Dale told us that the releases are going to be coming this Thursday, and I do believe so. It's going to be happening. They're having a match, so no one can interfere. I guess. Let's see. Wow. Poor color announcer. That's right, Byron Saxton. You like spoiler in the chats? What spoilers, beautiful child? Let us know if you got any news right there. Why not? And with that being said, 1 hour 43 minutes. I still am trying to find my phone because I want to show what Renegade made for Clay and for Chris, but I cannot find my phone, for God's sake. Where did I keep my phone tonight? I got no idea. Hopefully I'll be able to find it somewhere. Anyways, probably going to be looking for it after the match. And Doudrop wrestled on Raw on March 14th, and she's been gone a long time now. March 14th all the way till May 3. It's been a long time. Is she injured? Is she okay? What's going on with Doudrop? You know, we're now looking to find Veer. That's the hashtag that's trending. Find Veer. Find Butch. But we gotta find Doudrop too. Where is she? Saxton, how many wrestlers Thursday? We don't know yet. We'll have to find out. We'll have to see how many wrestlers. Hopefully not a lot, and hopefully not too shocking, right? Hopefully this cut will not be too shocking. All right. Let's see. With that being said, we're back from the commercial break, and Nikki ASH making her entrance. Sweet. And it's so sad because when Nikki ASH debuted in her superhero gimmick, she seems so happy about it. She got the title win real soon. Apparently she could not move any merch. It was a terrible failure, and it was far from being a success that she thought it would be, and that's why she's gone all the way down. But it's good that at least now she's getting some spotlight in the form of the 24/7 title. Let's see how this match turns out though. Dana Brooke, Nikki ASH 24/7 title. Let's see how this goes. That's right, Saxon probably has your phone. You're right, Saxon. Got some explaining to do, brother man. Probably has my phone. You guys are right. I'll have to interrogate him. After that, he's shifty. That's right. And Dana Brooke right there going after Nikki ASH. Nikki ASH with an Irish whip right there to Dana Brooke. And now Dana Brooke gets her on top. Yeah, on the other side of the rope. And with an elbow strike, Nikki ASH goes down. Can you believe it? Nikki ASH, your former Raw Women's Champion, getting beat at the hands of Dana Brooke right here. I say Dana wins this match. Dale, I think so too. Dana is dominating. Nikki ASH is too busy doing the cringy superhero pose. I think Dana is gonna win, and Renegade says 2-3, so Renegade for you. The match already over. Who won, Renegade? Let me know who won, brother. 5-0 says Dale, so Dale was right. Dale says Dana is gonna win, which means Dana won. Not too surprising. Dana Brooke, it did seem like she was gonna win, and she has won. Almost a superhero doesn't break down to ASH. That's right. Yep, it's sad. It's sad. You're right. Almost a superhero probably breaks down to AAS, right? AAS, not ASH. You're right, True. I mean, she got it all wrong from the very beginning. It had to not work. And Dana Brooke is your champion once again. You guys called it right there, fair and square. She is the champion once again. And R-Truth is after Dana Brooke. He is going to go pin her. And so, wow. Tamina Snuka pulls R-Truth away from Dana. Ever since, can I just say that? I liked, oh wow. Now Renegade is pinning his wife. I guess that's, wait a second. Wow, and the wifey slaps Renegade. Did I call Reggie Renegade? I'm sorry about that, Renegade. I called him Renegade. Sorry about that, Renegade. No, Reggie.
What? A divorce! No. Dana, we think
Oh, Reggie, baby, I hope you got a prenup.
Reggie, get your girl, man. Go get her. We can't have a divorce.
There's plenty of fish in the
What?
sea, Reggie.
You guys are beautiful together, Reggie.
What?
Fight for your woman. There you go.
No way! Dana Brooke wants a divorce. She wants to divorce. She wants to divorce Reggie over the 24/7 title. Now she's a champion. She doesn't need Reggie, so she is divorcing Reggie. Look at that. You kidding me right now? Wow. Look at that. Wow. AJ, do you think Roderick Strong will get released? Well, if he wants it, he's probably gonna get it. I think so, Bobby. What do you think, though? Nikki ASH getting released? It could happen. She's not the champion. She's doing nothing that's relevant. It could happen, too. Drew Carey will win the 24/7. That's right. Reggie, welcome to divorce. That's right. That's right. Nikki Ass could be her heel name. Yeah, only if Billy Gunn was still around in the WWE, I guess she could be part of the Ass Club, but she's not. And Dana Brooke is our three-time 24/7 champion, and you know Tony's happy about it. That's right. This is so bad, says Ricky. Nikki AAS. That's right, true. It's beautiful, isn't it? I see that. Make the divorce happen. Next release is Doudrop. It's been interesting about Doudrop, though. I mean, a lot of people said that Doudrop was probably going to be a replacement to Nia Jax and whatnot, but it didn't work out with Doo. She could never get over, as WWE probably wanted her to get over. People just couldn't get behind Doudrop. Let's see what happens, though. And we can see Becky Lynch here doesn't look happy at all. Frowning. She's frowning as she's being interviewed here.
I was there. Do you have any idea the kind of bravery it took for me to go out there and tell the world that I had hit rock bottom after losing my title, my world, my identity, only to have asked the woman who I literally handed my championship to come out and disrespect me when I was at my lowest point? No, when I left, I told her,
that's unacceptable, Becky. You're right.
Be a warrior.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna go be a mother. I held up my end of the deal, but she didn't hold up hers.
That's right.
As soon as I came back, she ran away, and I went on the run of a lifetime. Then.
Wow, Becky's looking good, though. I mean, she's got a different, I believe, there's something different about her. Maybe the hair's cut even shorter. Maybe the makeup's changed. Maybe she's frowning. Is that why? But she does look different. And True says right there, we don't care, skinny Bex. Yeah, she does look skinny, too. I guess there's a change in diet because she does look skinny. And with that being said, the husband coming out now, Seth freaking Rollins, Cody Save Raw. You said Cody Save Raw. And he's coming out now. Seth Rollins is here, which means Cody Rhodes should be around somewhere as well. Is Nick Khan related to Tony? He's not. It's just coincidence that we've got two Khans running the business right now. But he's not related to Tony Khan at all. And, okay, I've seen and felt better. That's right. Oh, wow. Hey, Ron, you look familiar. Okay. Ron D says, hey, I like NBA. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. And with that being said, Seth Rollins is coming out here, laughing, smiling. I mean, we know that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are a thing. We know that they're, in a relationship. Why does Seth Rollins not help Becky Lynch out? She looks super depressed, while Seth Rollins looks super happy. So, really, I mean, when you're a couple, when one of you guys not happy, not sad, you're depressed, the other guy also shouldn't be laughing as big as Seth Rollins is laughing right now. Yeah. But Seth Rollins looking like a true drip king here, wearing all pink on Monday Night Raw on the red brand. Look at that, Seth Rollins, all pink here tonight. Interesting. And James says, right, I am off. Good night, all. God bless you, AJ. Never stop being awesome. God bless you, James. You never stop being awesome, brother. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. You take care. See you tomorrow, man. You're the best. And Seth Rollins' suit looks like something from the Paint Splatter brand. That's right. You're right. Absolutely. By the way, is anybody here following that whole Johnny Depp Amber suit? The whole defame case that's going on right now, the defamation case? Because it's been interesting. I've been kind of watching it here and there. You know, it's always live on YouTube during daytime, and I tune in. And Johnny Depp seems like he's got it all under control. He's got it all under control very well. Anybody else following it? Let me know if you are. And by the way, this is, I believe, the 9th commercial of the night. I guess this is the 9th one. So, 9th commercial of the night, I guess. Yeah, this one has to be the 9th. So 9 commercials in a matter of about an hour. Not too bad. Yeah, this is the 9th commercial. That's right. Johnny Depp, the man, 100%. Johnny Depp lasted the case. Yep, he does. AJ, who do you want to see wrestle on NXT 2.0 for International Championship? International Championship. Let's see. Let me know, Bobby. Who do you have in mind? Anybody else has anything in mind for the International? I'm a little lost here. Okay, I did not. Honestly, I have not heard from the International Championship yet. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed the news. But what is the title, Bobby? Let me know about it. And Renegade says this is ninth commercial indeed. Heard that case was a shit show. That's right. It really is a crap show. Indeed it is. I mean, Amber and her fake tears or her fake... she's trying to be an actor at the court. And good for Johnny that Amber is a terrible actor. But the funny thing is, somehow, someway, Elon Musk gets his name involved everywhere. I mean, he's everywhere. You talk about technology, you talk about the future, you talk about space, you talk about, Johnny Depp and Amber. This guy, Elon Musk, is everywhere. You talk about Twitter. He is everywhere somehow. Which is applaudable. I guess it's applaudable. And True says, do you mean the North American title? That's right, I was thinking about that too. Probably meant the North American title. So, for the North American title, we've got a lot of competitors out there. For the NXT Championship, though, for the World title, that's the bigger question. Do you guys think that we're going to be seeing, Joey Gacy probably win tomorrow? I mean, it seems like Braun Breaker should be an absolute favorite since he's Braun freaking Breaker, and Joe Gacy still, he just lost his partner. Harland just got released, so Joe Gacy definitely is not going to be coming out with his guy, with his Frankenstein. So definitely is going to be weaker than we always see him, I guess. But is Joe Gacy going to win? Is Braun Breaker going to win? What do you think is going to be happening? And Bobby says, I was trying to type the Intercontinental Championship. I love that, Bobby. Alright, so for the IC title, man, I mean, I would like to see, as I said, Jinder Mahal be champion. Now that he's not champion, I would have really liked for Shanky to do something, because I want to see Shanky and Jinder be a little bit relevant. They have not been relevant, but I really want to see them gain some relevancy once again. I wonder if it'll happen. And until then, I will just say that give the IC title perhaps to somebody who needs it real bad. I think that Jinder really does need it very, very bad. If not Jinder, I guess, have it something to do with Ricochet once again. But I really would have liked for Jinder to get the title. That's just me. Anybody else would have liked for Jinder to be champion or for Shanky to be champion? Let me know. By the way, right now we are back from commercial. And actually, we're back from commercial, but we're still in commercial because picture in picture, we're getting a Doctor Strange commercial right now. And that's a very elaborate. Marvel Studios must have paid the WWE a lot of money to get their Doctor Strange film commercial right there in the middle of the show like that. They must have been paid a lot for that. Look at the way that they got the commercial playing mid-show. Interesting. Hikaru Shida was an excellent cosplayer as Doctor Strange. I agree. Yeah. Wow. This has got to be a good film, though. But I cannot watch that film until and unless I watch No Way Home, which I still have not. I'm the biggest Spider-Man fan, and I haven't watched No Way Home still. I gotta watch it. But yeah, Doctor Strange looks like a great film. Yeah, this has got to be good. They cut Harlan, what I thought he was the... Yes, they cut him. And, before he came in and, before he was even signed, we heard the fans. We saw all these websites. We saw, Bleacher Report and all these websites and, publishers. And Paul Heyman, by the way, comparing Harlan to Brock Lesnar, a young Brock Lesnar. Everybody seemed super high on him. He got signed and everybody was like, this is got to be the next Beast Incarnate. And now that he's been cut, he's been released. Very interesting. And Seth Rollins in the ring, dancing around once again. Look at that. Alright. I like Ricochet as the Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, me too, Bobby. Me too, bro. By the way, I gotta give some applause to Seth Rollins for his in-ring presence. The guy is so confident. I mean, the way he just performs, he's out there. He's got a great in-ring or stage presence. He's just great. He doesn't have to be in the ring with 2 or 3 people or another person. He can be in the ring for an hour with a microphone, and he could just be so entertaining. He's great. I like him. And it's totally related to Nick Khan. He's not the beautiful child. He's not related to Nick Khan at all. No Way Home, awesome. That's right, Ron DMG. Gotta watch it. You will a lot of Doctor Strange all week since the movie comes out this week. Yeah, that's right. So I gotta watch No Way Home then. I gotta watch it real soon. Cody's a friend of both Khans. That's right. He really is. And The Rock, by the way. The Rock is a childhood friend of Nick Khan. I don't know how the world works, but The Rock is a childhood friend of Nick Khan and his sister. So that's interesting. I hope that Elon Musk doesn't want to be the next McDonald Trump. Oh, wow. Look at that. You never know. He's everywhere right now. He's the richest guy on earth. He can be whatever he wants to be. And Johnny says, Johnny, oh wow, Johnny, younger brother, I see. Hey AJ, I'm the new channel. Beautiful stuff, man. Johnny, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And we can see WrestleMania Backlash. We're going to be getting a reminder here that Drew McIntyre is joining forces with the RK Bro to take on the Bloodline 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania Backlash, perhaps the main event. What do you think is going to be main eventing the pay-per-view, by the way? Is it going to be the I Quit between Charlotte and Ronda? Or is it going to be this 6-man tag team match? What do you think is going to be the main event? Jeff Bezos is rich, but Elon Musk, richer. Ciampa wrestled against Apollo Crews and T-Bar. That's right. Oh, main event. Wow, Bobby, do you watch the main event? Anybody else watches the main event here? Let me know. And Seth Rollins dancing around. Wow, poor guy. I mean, I was just talking about Seth Rollins standing in the ring for an hour all by himself and still being entertaining. I feel bad for him because they're literally making him stand in the ring for an hour as they go to commercials and they show us the previews and the match card for WrestleMania Backlash. You gotta feel bad for Seth. He's standing there awkwardly, dancing around for nothing. Oh wow. I see those cookies. Now, since you're Johnny's younger brother, I'm not going to say anything to you. That's all right. But come on, Johnny, give me a break. Wow. And Seth right there. Look at that. Calling everybody, welcoming everybody to Monday Night Rollins.
20 years of Randy Orton.
That's right. And Tony, so do I. Look forward to the rematch. It's got to be good.
It was all right. It was okay, but it got me thinking. We should celebrate somebody who truly deserves it. Celebrate somebody who's underappreciated. Fashion icon, a global sex symbol. Most importantly, we should celebrate a visionary.
Thank you for that, Seth. Celebrate me, guys. That's it.
Stand up on your feet and clap because tonight
is a celebration.
Seth freaking Rollins Appreciation.
Wow. So on AEW we have Chris Jericho's Appreciation Society, but on Monday Night Raw we've got Seth freaking Rollins Appreciation Night. Look at that. All right. Quite similar. Tony Khan's dad is richer and Bill Gates. Wow, okay. This is an open mic night, Rollins. That's right, it is not, but it is Seth Rollins Celebration Night, and he's got the spotlight on himself. And the fans are singing Rollins' theme song.
Chills.
It's great.
This feels good, doesn't it? Seth freaking Rollins in the spotlight.
Seth's great.
You know it.
Wow. And Seth was so happy that, wow, you know, fans are cheering me on. It's great. And just like that, they start cheering for Cody Rhodes, and Seth is no longer a happy man. Yep. And AJ, what did Renegade make me? AJ, you need to find your phone. Clay's losing it. That's right. That's right. I need to.
But at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm going to show the entire world why you can't steal my spotlight, because Seth freaking Rollins is the damn spotlight.
We've heard this before, you know, I mean, we are the bar, so Seth Rollins similarly is the spotlight. He doesn't steal the spotlight, he is the damn spotlight. That's what he's talking about here. That's it. And what else do we have here? Jericho has a better recognition than Seth, says Tony. I mean, he's a veteran, he's been here for years, so I believe you're right. I agree with that, says Chris. Chris says Dale. Okay. Chris says main event of WrestleMania should be I Quit. I agree, Chris. I too agree with you.
See, that's the problem. Some of you have forgotten just how good I am.
Maybe they're forgotten because we all remember the Architect. We all remember the Beast Slayer. You know, maybe the drip is a bit too much. We want to go back to the basics, I guess. That's right. And we want Cody chants echoing across the arena as we see right now. Burn it down, says Run DMG. That's right, we want that, Seth Rollins. Burn it down. All of these guys have a hero worship complex. They do, true, very true. They do have a hero burning complex. They do. Yeah, worship complex. Burn it down, says Run DMG. I love that. Seth Rollins is a beautiful man. Burn it down indeed. Cody in the building, says Renegade. Bit of a spoiler for me since I'm still on tape delay. Of course I am. So, alright, Cody, come on out here.
No!
Oh, he's here. He's here. It took a second, but he's here.
Here's a man who appreciates Seth Rollins, who would appreciate the opportunity.
Let's go, Cody. Let's go.
Over Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow, those pyros, though, right in his face. Those pyros are brutal. Right in between, said Cody Rhodes. Wow.
I just have a bit of a problem with Cody coming out.
Good for him. Cody Rhodes is living his life right now. Can you imagine if he was in the AEW right now? He'd probably be one of those people. I mean, right there. Nothing, you know, as noteworthy as what he's doing right now. Wow. And they finally got the pyros on point. They're finally timing his pyros right because we remember the botched. I mean, that entrance would probably go as down as one of the most botchiest entrances of all times. The Monday night after WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes comes out to the botchiest entrance of the year. Such a botchy entrance. And True says, "Are we sick of Cody yet? Anyone?" Kind of. I'm just glad that he did not open the show. I'll just say that. But. You know, I like him. I appreciate Cody, but kind of, yeah. Tasha Steelz wrestled against Taya yesterday at Maria's show. Interesting. And how did that go, Bobby? Did you watch that show? Was it live? Let me know. And Cody in the building. That's right, Renegade. Indeed in the building. Drip God. Indeed. Get your beautiful ass out there. All right. Hit that bell and thumbs up. Thanks for that, beautiful child. Appreciate it. That's our guy. And Seth Rollins with the microphone.
Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is my appreciation night. What do you want? If you're not out here to give me my flowers, then shut up, please.
That's true. Why would you ruin somebody's appreciation night? That's uncalled for.
Sure. Congratulations, Seth. Truly, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Seth Rollins.
But what is this all about?
This literal unraveling at the seams that we all are seeing, this superiority complex. It's like my victory at WrestleMania is this albatross that's hanging around your neck and you just can't shake it.
All right, that's right. Am I the only one who's not the biggest fan of that tattoo on Cody Rhodes' neck? Like, that bothers me a lot. Anybody else here with me? Because it bothers me a lot. WWE President Nick Khan wants more pyros. Yeah, for Cody Rhodes only, though. For him only. That's right. American Nightmare Baby. Renegade says yes, yes. AJ, I'll predict you will find your phone in the last place you look for it. That's true, Gary. That's true. It always happens. That's how it goes down. All right. Let's see.
Right before WrestleMania Backlash that you don't want to cross. I could tell you that you're one of the best superstar wrestlers in the last 20 years, and it would be true.
Wow.
I could also tell you that you are delusional, and it would be true. Delusional?
That's right.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm delusional. I'm the one in this ring that's delusional. Oh, that's rich. That is rich coming from you, kid. Oh man. Look, no. Hear me out.
I like that. So Seth Rollins calls Cody Rhodes a kid. That's nice. I like that little thing right there. I like it. Tony's cousin Nick. I heard about that match, AJ. That's right, Bobby. All right, thanks for that. And decent Raw tonight. That's right, Andy. It's been a good Raw. It's been a good Raw. How's your playoff going, Andy? Let me know. And Cody spits the truth as Rollins. Yeah, he's good on the microphone. And he comes out here wearing his suit every single week. I appreciate that. Cody, looking good indeed. Thanks for that, beautiful child. Hit that bell. Seth Rollins running off at the mouth about Dusty.
Transcended the business. And it looks to me like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
That's
Dusty
right.
was delusional, and so are you.
Dusty was delusional, and so are you, says Seth Rollins. That's big.
Dusty really wanted to be the WWE champion, but he wasn't good enough.
Wow. Now we're crossing the line here.
And as long as I'm here,
You're not gonna
you're
be.
not good enough either.
Wow. Seth Rollins says Dusty wanted to be champion. He just wasn't good enough. But as long as I'm here, you're not good enough either. It's weird that WWE has you on delay, but you're always ahead of us on Impact. I told you, Impact Wrestling just loves me. They're great. But that's right, I'm always on delay for the WWE shows. Wow, look at that. Cody Rhodes with a big, big punch right there to Seth Rollins' head right there. And with a springboard dive, are you kidding me? What a beautiful dive right there from Cody Rhodes, adding something to his moveset. Beautiful stuff. Wow, really caught Seth Rollins off guard right there. Beautiful. That was nice. Sweet for sure. I like that. Appreciate that. And what else do we have here? Bobby says AJ Big Swole wrestling against Trish Adora. Interesting. Interesting for sure. AJ, you like cricket? No, never watched cricket, brother. Never did. Seth running off at the mouth. Indeed, he was running off at the mouth about Dusty. He got very personal. And he got what he deserved. Cody Rhodes gave him what he deserved. And now Cody has... Oh, don't tell me that. Oh my gosh. Cody Rhodes tosses Seth Rollins probably $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 jacket, a designer jacket, to the fans. You talk about making this personal. This is personal now. Wow, the rivalry just got really elevated now, for sure. AJ interviewing AJ Styles, would love that. Venom Carnage is here. Good to see you. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well. And Cody Cutter, that's right. That's right. Moral of the story, don't mess with the Nightmare. That's right, Tony. Don't mess with him. That's it. That's it. It's all good. It's going good now. I'm waiting for the next late night game between Edmonton and LA Knights. You guys really need to educate me on the NHL, NFL, all that stuff, because I know nothing about this stuff, guys. You guys really got to help me out. Someday I want to tune into as well and really know what I'm watching. And one day Cody will defeat Roman and win the WWE World Title. I think so too. I agree. I think so too. Lashley gave away an Omos attack. Yep. We saw it last week. The way Omos destroyed Lashley. And right now we're seeing... Wait a second. Who's that? Interesting. Omos. Oh, that's Lashley. I thought that was Omos getting a brand new entrance. Lashley looking good. By the way, his entrance very similar to Moose. Now, if you've seen Moose on Impact Wrestling, you know, the earlier part of Lashley's entrance looks very similar to Moose's entrance. You know, the spotlight on him, all dark across the arena. Very similar to Moose's entrance for sure. The Almighty, though. Yeah, there's only one Almighty, and that is Bobby Lashley. So good. Sacramento Kings, I see The Rock should beat Roman. I think The Rock should come back, have a match against Roman, but Roman should go over. Really, I think so. When are you interviewing Bailey? Chris, very soon. Wasn't WWE in the UK last week? They're running house shows in the UK, but, you know, the main show, the big one, is in September. Brother man, Bobby Lashley, the two-time Stanley Cup champions, Tampa Bay Lightning, lost to Toronto. I see that, Andy. That must have sucked. Is Cody Rhodes the end of the line for Rhodes family, or is there more? Well, that we'll have to see. It depends on what the future generation wants to do. If they want to be wrestlers, or if they want to do something else. It's too early to say anything right now. Lashley versus Moose, I don't even want to talk about it, because if we start talking about it, it means that we're going to be old. We're going to be like grandpas by the time Cody Rhodes' offspring's got to be wrestling, so I don't want to think about that. We're going to be old, guys. I'm going to be, I don't know, 50 years old or so, and we're going to be doing a watch-along here. So don't want to think about it. Lashley versus Moose was a good rivalry indeed. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, one of the two former Marines in WWE tonight. Yeah, speaking of Marines, speaking of veterans, kind of miss Lacey Evans. I really want to see Lacey Evans on television. Yes, we've been seeing her, in those vignettes. We've been seeing her, with those backstage interviews. But I really want to see her on television, live in the arena. What newness she brings to the table. What's new about her character, her moveset, her personality, her entrance. I really am intrigued. Want to see what she brings to the table here. AJ Miranda Elise and Queen Amanita and Alex Garcia and Mazarita wrestled at Maria show yesterday. Big. That's nice. She got the show stacked for sure. AJ, you watch Venom movies? Well, I watched the first one. The second one, the Venom vs. Carnage, too much CGI for me, man. I mean, I like my films without the CGI, really. But, one of the films is too much CGI, so no, I did not. I heard The Rock was supposed to return by WrestleMania. Yeah, he is. He will be returning for sure. It's a match that, according to dirt sheets, if you want to believe the dirt sheets, what they're saying is that not only do the WWE execs want that match, The Rock himself wants that match. So we're most likely 110% getting that match, and most likely Rock's got a job. Yeah, I miss a Lacey body. Oh, I see that. All right, okay, but no, Lacey has got a tremendous story, and if you look at the vignettes, the backstage interviews that she's doing these days, that's her real life, her true story, and so touching, so emotional. I can only imagine how much the fans are gonna love her when she comes back. Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Lacey. All depends on The Rock's schedule. Indeed, Renegade. He's a busy guy. Now, if he really wants to do the match, and if he's getting a lot of money for it, he'd probably do it. And especially because it's about his cousin. It's about putting his cousin over. I think he'd do it. Yeah. Hey, AJ, if you haven't seen the newest pictures of Kelly, you should check it out. Alright, so let's see what is Kelly cooking here. Something that has Andy's attention. Let's see. Kelly. Let's see what it's all about. Is it on Instagram, I guess? Should be on Instagram, right? Let's see. Decent. She's a beautiful woman. She's a gorgeous woman for sure. Did you see Young Rock ready to tease Rock? That's right. They did. They're teasing that match a lot, and it's got to happen for sure. Toni Storm is going to wrestle tomorrow on Dark. Good for her. Good for her, Chris. And you know what? I have got my phone back, so I got the phone, which means now I can show you guys what Renegade has made for you, especially for all of you. Let's take a look. Also, Bobby has sent something I can see here. Enzo versus Linz Dorado. Bobby has sent me the graphic for it. It's going to be taking place on May 13th. Thank you so much for that, Bobby. Really appreciate it, man. I'm seeing all these messages. Thank you for that. And also, we've got a Renegade who has made a very special title for Bailey and for Clay and for Chris. This is the Bailey Wrasslinews Championship. I am trying to, let's see if I can work this out. Yeah, let's see if you guys can see it. That's right, the Bailey Wrasslinews title. I'm gonna put it on the screen one day, but it says Clay and Chris are the Bailey champions. Thank you for that, Renegade. Very creative, very cool. And True says, with DC screwing up their moves again, The Rock just might be free for the match. That's right. What are your thoughts on Kenzie? I like her. I think Kenzie is great, man. And now that you told me that tomorrow she's wrestling, Becky James, NWA, I think it's even better for her. And look forward to the match. I think it's a big deal for her to wrestle Mickie James. Mickie James coming all over through the Forbidden Door to NWA. Kenzie better bring her A game and do well tomorrow. It's going to be a make it or break it. Come to Hollywood WrestleMania Asia. That's right, Hollywood. I'm definitely going to be there. And hopefully, we're going to be watching the show together. Hopefully, a few of us, or if not all, at least a few of us, will be watching there together, the show. Hope so. And with that being said, we are now underway officially. It's going to be Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley. It's weird whatever happened to the Hurt Business. What's going on with Cedric, Shelton Benjamin? Are they still a part of the Hurt Business? Is Hurt Business still a thing? Does MVP care about Hurt? Is Lashley kicked out of the Hurt Business? What is even going on? It's so weird. Don't get it. Mickie James is a back fan of Kenzie, so it's got to be a good match for sure. Renegade says Lashley's got to win. Dale says Bobby wins the match. He's got to win the match for sure. Wow, a little distraction right there at the hands of MVP. Where's Shelton? Good question, True. I mean, they use the Hurt Business, that is the Shelton and Cedric part of the Hurt Business, only according to their convenience. That's it.
This Sunday at WrestleMania Backlash, when the Colossus of Moss gets his hands on you. What are you gonna do, man?
It looks like Lashley gonna let his actions do the speaking for him. Faking spear, but good movement by Cedric Alexander. It's got to be impossible.
Look, I got a giant over here that's salivating, thinking about what he's gonna do to your extremities Sunday when he pops your joints, breaks your bones. Look at you, Roberto, without
He did, a true.
nothing.
It really did. I mean, at first, Hurt Business just seemed like such a great faction. I loved it, but then it became like it was two different groups. One was the elite group where you had Lashley and MVP, and the other was just like the, you know, the group that you didn't care about, the botched part of the Hurt Business. It just sucked. Yeah, they killed it. Apparently, Hurt Business is still a thing, but it's only used when it's convenient. And Lashley just steps away, and Cedric goes down hard. Lashley shoves him down, throws him right there to the turnbuckle, and now staring down at Omos and MVP.
Lashley turned his focus to Omos and MVP, but Bobby has got to keep his head in the game. Needs to keep his focus on Cedric Alexander. Right now, Cedric wishes.
And Lashley has Cedric up on his shoulders, and he sends him down right there. Look at that. Smashing him against a ring post over there. That must have hurt for sure. And AJ, who do you want to see wrestle against Blake Christian and Alex Zane? It's a good question. You know, I want to see Blake Christian, Alex Zane, and I want to see our guy, you know, Gargano right there in that match, into the mix. Would love that. And you know, Blake Christian's called out Johnny Gargano. It's only up to him for Johnny to accept it. And Dale said 6-0. That's right, because Bobby Lashley won that match. Didn't take a lot. I mean, he had to win it, and he won it. MVP doesn't use the Hurt Business chain. He does not. Yeah, you're right. That's a good one. He doesn't use it anymore. I think these people might get released later in 2022. Henry Gonzalez, by the way, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. I see there is somebody among us. I see Henry right there. Good to see you. I think these people might get released in 2022. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Viking Raiders, Apollo, Natalia, Baszler, Rhea, Shotzi, Gulta. So those are some bold predictions, but I gotta say something. I think that Finn, Viking, Apollo, perhaps Shotzi, I could see happening, but really, I don't think AJ Styles gonna get released. I don't think Natalia will ever get released. Rhea Ripley, I hope not, and Gunther, I don't think so. Aaliyah, I got no opinion. Probably not. We'll see. And we have Louis here. He says, "Hey guys, I'm the person who recorded the Drew and Bobby rope incident at the house show." That is wonderful. Great photography. Great camera work, Louis. I mean, that was a terrible incident. When we saw it, we were all concerned for Bobby. And, glad that he's doing better, glad that he's okay. But thank you so much for recording that and, sharing that footage with the world, Louis. And welcome to the stream. Welcome here. It is good to see you. And I hope that you enjoyed the live show right there. And True says, Cedric is one of the greatest. Yep, he is good. But that's the only thing that he, unfortunately, gets to do. Sell. That's it. That's all that he gets to do these days. And Liv, that's right. We saw Liv, and we can't deny it. Liv's beautiful. She's gorgeous. When is Solo, younger Uso, coming to SmackDown and Braun Breaker? So, I think NXT needs Braun Breaker more than Braun Breaker needs NXT right now. So I think he's gonna stay right there until and unless they find a replacement to Braun Breaker. That's what I feel. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait to find out what happens with Braun. But as far as Solo is concerned, I think he'll be up soon. I don't think they're gonna be waiting on him too long. Perhaps a year down the road, maybe The Rock Roman happens and Solo comes up soon after. He's gotta come up and he's gotta go against the Bloodline is what I feel. And Louis says, I have to say, what a setup. Thank you so much, Louis. Appreciate it. I'm glad that you like what you see. Really appreciate it, brother. And what else do we have here? Let's say Bobby with those big eyes for Liv Morgan. I love that. True says you'll get your lotion out for. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, we're not. We're keeping it PG, guys. We're keeping it PG. Don't listen to True. Gunther doesn't impress me, says beautiful child. Yeah, let him, allow him to impress you, because I'll tell you what, if you allow him to impress you, you're gonna be impressed. This guy is devastating, and we've seen a heavier Gunther on NXT, so the newer, skinnier Gunther is definitely a little bit odd to see. We are used to, at least I'm used to, a more dominant looking Gunther. This one slimmed down, and when somebody slims down, obviously they don't look as dominating as ever. So, but the good thing is that Gunther is healthier than ever now. He's feeling great. He's feeling better than ever, and he can go in the ring. He can climb turnbuckles fast. He can run around. He's got a lot more stamina. So this version of Gunther is gotta be better than ever, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, fasten your seatbelts, because Gunther is gotta be the next big thing for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's gotta be the next big thing. What else do we have here? We know Bayley and Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will never be leaders. I think so too, Chris. I agree. Why am I getting a bad feeling that we have seen the last of Alexa Bliss? I get that bad feeling, Gary. I got that very bad feeling when the WWE announced, we know that Carmella and Corey Grace and Alexa Bliss, and her husband, they got married the same week. So the following Monday night on Raw, WWE acknowledged the marriage of Carmella and Corey, but they were pin drop silence about Alexa Bliss. In the same show, they actually acknowledged Alexa Bliss. They did mention her in a promo, but they never mentioned that she is, away because she's got married, that she's newly married, nothing like that. So they're not really acknowledging Alexa Bliss a lot these days, which really has me concerned too. And then Alexa Bliss gets on social media and she gets on interviews, she talks about how she's just waiting on the creative to come up with something for her. It's concerning. I understand the concern right there, Gary. I do. Aaliyah's not good. And we know that they kind of tried to push her. I've never been a fan. Hopefully that changes. Never been a fan, though. I won't miss Alexa one bit, says True. I cannot believe you're saying that, brother. I'll miss her dearly. I think she's great. But I will go XXL. Oh, wow. Renegade. Now, PG. And Jason says, purple light, AJ, watch for Liv. It looked like there was purple light behind Liv before the break. Alright, I'll pay attention. Guys, just like Jason says right there, pay attention to the purple light. Are we gonna get some Judgment Day vibes from her? Her makeup, the lights? Let's look for purple on Liv, or around Liv. Let's see. And Beautiful Child says, what up with Alexa Bliss situation? It's pin drop silence right there. Let's see. Hopefully not a release coming up soon. We'll see. Aliyah never quits because the time was expired on Charlotte. Yeah, that's true as well. Let's see. Oh, so we're getting some clips from last Monday. There was a bit of a catfight between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan backstage during the interview. I want to see them go at it. I want to see a one-on-one match, but tonight we're going to be getting a 6-man, which I guess is pretty close to it. AJ, who's your favorite wrestler? Great question, Beautiful Child. Would like to ask you the same, but my favorite, I gotta say, all time, Taker, Cena, really the best. 11 commercial breaks so far, Renegade. Much love to you, man. Thank you for counting those breaks for me. Thanks for that. And we're getting very close. And if you look at it, we are 2 hours and 26 minutes into the show, which means we've got 30 more minutes to go. Now, we could be looking at 3 more commercial breaks in the last 30 minutes. I would not be surprised. If not 3, we're at least looking at 2 more. So we could be ending the night with 13 commercial breaks in total, which is going to be between what you guys said, 12, and what me and Renegade says, 14. So 13, we could be looking at that. But we saw a little bit of a backstage interview right there from Liv Morgan. She's looking good. One eye red, one eye blue, no purple yet so far. Thirsty we all are, says Child. Yeah, I got just the thing that I need to quench my thirst. That's some lemon tea. It's great for the throat. OnlyFans for Rhea, says True. Well, you got Enzo Amore on OnlyFans, so I guess that would do. But I wonder if anybody subscribed to Enzo Amore's OnlyFans. I know he came up with one years ago. I wonder if it's still active, but he did get up there. Big Bud, wow, okay. AJ Styles plus Finn Balor is the Bullet Club. That's right, Tony. It is it. Simple logic. 2 plus 2 is 4, and Styles and Balor is a Bullet Club, and they didn't even do the 2 sweet, so it makes sense. Liv Morgan is awesome, and look who's here, MG. I was just wondering. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Monday so far. The draw tonight has been fantastic. It's been very entertaining, and I hope you enjoy it because it's been very, very good, brother. Very good. Bullets, that's right. Lol, Thursday, lol, AJ, that's right, but I got my drinks here, so I'm good. AJ, you should interview Caprice Coleman. Bobby, writing this down. I'll be reaching out to a lot more people, very soon, so Caprice, I'll keep it in mind. By the way, tonight, I'm doing a big interview once again, a big one, and it's going to be coming out most likely this weekend or next weekend, but it's going to be out soon, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Who's Enzo? Who's Enzo? You kidding me? Enzo Amore and Big Cass. You can't teach that, remember? Click, click. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everyone hit the like button. Thank you for that, MG. And now we're taking a look at the WrestleMania match card, WrestleMania Backlash match card. We're going to be getting some good matches. I must say, WrestleMania Backlash match card, even though we were robbed of the tag team unification match, we're still getting a solid match in the form of Drew McIntyre and RK Bro versus the Bloodline. Not too bad. We're getting Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Not too bad. We're getting Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. I quit. Not too bad. Overall, I'm happy with the match card that we have so far. It's good. It's good for sure. Yeah, and we're getting Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss too, so that's pretty good. I bet some people in here are subscribed to Enzo's OnlyFans. Wow, true. Okay. Wow. Alright, true. Big time back. That's right, Renegade, my brother. And it's funny because as they were running down the matches, they actually announced all the matches in order, and the last match they're actually mentioning is the 6-man tag. That's Drew and RK Bro versus Bloodline, which makes me wonder, is this gonna be the main event? Because I think the I Quit match should be the main event. But you never know, it's a Bloodline, so you never know. And Big Time Bex is coming out right now. AJ, I have a question for the person that you are interviewing tonight. Alright, Bobby. Alright, let me know. Let me know what question you have. And Slim Time Bex, that's right, she's really slimmed down. Gunther is not the only guy who slimmed down. Becky Lynch too, really slimmed down, but she's looking good. Yeah, and you know what? It's alright. If they want to slim down for the sake of their health and they want to be in better shape, more power to them. Why are you telling on yourself? Oh, whoa. Renegade going after True. I love that. Wait, Enzo, dude, that's right, Enzo Amore. How do you forget Enzo Amore? I mean, the crazy guy. Once again, I'm looking at those LED screens in the barricade. I'm getting a bit nervous. I'm sweating a little because I don't want any advertisements. Can you imagine a match going on and we see tight commercials or we see some Doritos commercials on those barricades? I would hate that. Yeah, for sure. Big Time Arnold. Yep, that's right. I've been spending all day compiling a list of people who might get released. It's a long and sad list. I don't even want to talk about it, Gary. I mean, I'm not ready for any more releases, honestly. It's super hard. It's super hard, whenever these releases come. Yeah. Anyways, we are now going to our 12th commercial of the night. So, we are already hitting... That's right, Renegade, my brother. 12th commercial break. So, you guys, a lot of you said we're going to be getting 12 commercial breaks. Andy said 12. I think True said 12. We're getting the 12th one, which means we're going to be exceeding 12 commercials. We're probably looking at 13 or max 14. We'll find out. So, AJ, can you interview Liv Morgan? For sure. I mean, all I have to do is to get in touch with WWE and see if we can sort something out. I'll see. Usually around the pay-per-view, though, so we'll see. And Dexter Lumis can always return to Impact. That's right. That's true. He can always do that. I literally have a pizza in the oven as we speak. Oh my gosh. M-Gene? You kidding me? Even you? Oh, I didn't expect this from you, brother. My heart's broken right now. Wow. Why does everybody eat pizza when you know I'm on a diet right now? Come on. You guys all should be on a diet with me. Can you interview Liv? Let's see, beautiful child. Barricade commercial coming soon. I'm afraid. Possibly 14 plus Renegade. You never know. I mean, yeah, you're right. Actually, we've still got 28 minutes left. So if WWE is nice, we will get 13. And if they are evil, we'll get 14. If they're evil plus, we'll get 15. You never know. But at least 13, if not 14, likely. Oh my gosh. I can't take it. I'm getting a Papa John's commercial break right now, and the pizza look great. So, wow. My mouth's melting right now. It's watering right now. The return of Sam Shaw. Wow. AJ, what do you eat trying to lose weight too? I mean, my diet's had never been, I mean, anything too crazy. I tried to stick to the vegetarian stuff, to the greens anyways, but I've cut on any cheese, any bread, trying to get rid of gluten slowly. So yeah, that's the thing. And we have Depain Bisunke, good to see you, welcome, hope you're doing well. And Gary says, just a reminder that Big Cass will be on Dynamite this Wednesday. That's right, and not just Big Cass, we're also going to be getting Deonna Purrazzo, the former, it hates for me to say it, but the former champ, the former AAA Reina de Reinas champion, Deonna Purrazzo, is going to be there at AEW Dynamite 2. It's going to be good for sure. I want to know their dream opponents at NWA or Impact Wrestling. The guy I'm going to be interviewing tonight doesn't wrestle anymore. So, that's the thing. Well, the guy that I'm interviewing tonight is actually no, I'm going to keep it a surprise. But this guy doesn't wrestle anymore, Bobby. That's the thing. Yeah, he's more of a manager. Yeah. I said 14, but I think 15 to 16 tonight. I think, wow, true. You're Renegade, my brother. You're really going out there with the commercials. I think we're looking at 14. I want to give Nick Khan a chance. Don't disappoint us. Give us 14. Make it 14. That's it. We're at 12 right now. Make it 14. Be civil, I think. Let's see. Have you interviewed Orange Cassidy? What happened to him? I have not. And again, Orange Cassidy and a mic, you don't see it happening a lot of times. So him on an interview, it's going to expose Cassidy. So I was just talking and laughing about, this when I was talking to a promoter and a promoter friend of mine, not Joseph Samuel, don't get there, not him, but I was talking to a promoter friend. He was like, maybe the reason why AEW stars like Orange Cassidy and all these people don't do interviews because they'll get exposed when they do interviews because they suck on microphone, they suck at actually talking. So maybe that's why. I guess that's the reason why. Becky and Seth are CrossFit junkies. That's right, they really are. It's true. And a couple that CrossFits together stays together, so I guess that's good for them, for the relationship. I want to know his favorite wrestlers, for sure. That I can ask. For sure, Bobby. Thank you for that. You're great. And again, just like I said, I'm trying to make these interviews live for you, so you guys can ask the questions as we speak, live here on YouTube, hopefully in the future. Is Nick Khan part owner, or what's his job? So, he's not a part owner, he's just an executive right now, but he's really in a higher position. He's got a lot of stocks as well, so that's that. And we're now getting a highlight from the crazy 24/7 title match, and what went after the title match was more important. R-Truth going after Dana Brooke, and then Tamina Snuka moving R-Truth away from Dana, then Reggie trying to pin Dana, and then Dana asking for a divorce. I mean, terrible. Nick Khan wants Raw to be 4 hours. Yeah, that's nice. Nick Khan, this crazy guy. No, Raw should not be 4 hours. Pay-per-view's 3 hours. A free show, 4 hours? You gotta be kidding me. Yep. Let's see. And, so since Dana Brooke has asked Reggie for a divorce, could it be that Reggie's gonna get cut, getting released? Could that happen?
Them funky flips you be doing? Truth. I had it all. I was a champion. I had the love of my life. I think I blew it. You did blow it. But you know what? I know how you feel, dog. I had the love of my life, too. Yeah? And I let it slip right out of my hands. Now Dana has my 24/7 championship. Marriages are hard, dog.
Hey, man.
Did you know that 90% of divorces end in separations?
I don't know that.
Happens all the time. It's all good, though. You do have a prenup, right?
R-Truth is a very nice, very wise man, by the way. He's a very wise man. And Michael King, good to see you. And Renegade says Doudrop is back. We were just talking about Doudrop and she's back. Look at that. Alright, so I'm still on the R-Truth and Reggie thing, so I gotta wait. But Doudrop's back? You kidding me? That's great. Wow. Bobby, Nick Aldis, Mike Bennett is gonna be great. I look forward to it, brother. That's right. The Lawman. R-Truth is a lawyer now? Interesting. Okay. And Doudrop is back. Why are you guys all seeing Doudrop while I'm still on the R-Truth and Reggie segment? That's terrible. How behind can somebody be? I'm really behind. And Nikki Asid is backstage. She doesn't look happy. Oh, Doudrop is back! Now I see it.
Are you done?
Oh dear.
Are you ready to stop playing around and start taking things more seriously?
Yes.
Alright, so it seems like Doudrop and Nikki ASH finally gonna be a tag team. Maybe Nikki ASH has finally stopped chasing the 24/7 title, and she's now gonna be going after the tag team championships along with Doudrop. And I've got a feeling that this tag team could work. I have a strong feeling that Doudrop and Nikki ASH could be the tag team, the partners that they both needed. I think Doudrop and Nikki are gonna be what Nikki wanted to do with Rhea. I think this is gonna work. What do you guys think, though? Do you think Doudrop and Nikki ASH is gonna work out? I have got a feeling that it's gonna work out, but let me know what you guys think. Evil Nikki is coming soon. Yeah, Evil Nikki with the black gear this time. I guess, black mask and black everything. I think it's gonna work out well. Yep, we need just like Spider-Man. He went all black when he went evil. I guess we need a black outfit, a symbiote outfit for Nikki ASH too. And Sonya Deville looking good, looking like she's coming right out of a Matrix film. This is probably, you guys are probably watching the match already, but I'm watching a Sonya Deville entrance. Sorry, I forgot about the Chum Chum. That's right. Maybe we will see the Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Doudrop and Nikki. I think so. I think we'll be seeing it soon, Bobby. That's right. Why is Sonya gonna reunite with Mandy to reform Fire Desire? I don't know. I mean, Mandy is doing so well on NXT right now. She's carrying the NXT brand, not just the women's division, but she is a poster girl for NXT 2.0 at the moment. So I really would be surprised if she ever gets called up. And if she does, she's got the Toxic Attraction, so I wonder. I'd like to see them, reform the team again, but I wonder. Yeah, I like your hat, AJ. Thank you for that. Not the hat, though. A turban. But thank you so much. And Nick Khan and Tony Khan are not related. That's right, Renegade. Thanks for just making it clear one more time. They're not related. Nikki and Doudrop got talent together. They could be good, And you talk about a team that's going to be that's going to sell to the younger audiences, right? I think Nikki ASH and Doudrop is going to sell to the younger audiences. Nikki ASH with her superhero kind of gimmick, younger audience gonna love her, right? And if you look at Doudrop, Doudrop is somebody who can be an inspiration to a lot of the, younger audiences who see somebody, who stands up to bullying, for example. We see Doudrop talk about bullying. We've seen her talk about bullying on TV, on social media, and how she stood up against all of that stuff, how she fights back. So Nikki ASH and Doudrop could be a big sell to the younger audiences of the WWE. I've got a feeling that this team's gonna work out. Yep. Liv still has jobber theme. Yeah, she does, surprisingly. They haven't changed her theme up, so maybe they're waiting for her. Maybe they're like, you know what, she's gonna join the Judgment Day in like a week or so. So why do we change her theme? Or maybe they're just lazy, I don't know. But she's still got the theme. Oh, yeah. Bianca Belair coming out right now, and I'm still terrified with the Tron, because behind her on the screen you can see those lips and you can see the hair whip, behind the lip. Is scary. I get scared of the Tron. Asuka got hit with the braid. She did. Oh dear, that is funny. She probably deserved it. Saxton looks like he's drunk. That's right, Saxton. I don't know, this guy should probably be losing his job. Probably next week, I should be the only one calling the action. Maybe we need to get rid of Saxton, that's it. Main event time up next, and I cannot believe how good the show has been. Really not a dull moment. By the way, this is the 13th commercial break of the night, guys. So, we have exceeded the 12 commercial breaks that you guys predicted we'd be getting. We are now down to number 13. Let's see how this goes down. We're definitely hitting 14 or maybe 15, but definitely 14. And main event time is up next. Got Liv team for the win, says Dale. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I gotta go with Liv as well, Dale. I'll go with your pick. And Reggie should be working at Circus Ole. Yeah, that's right. I agree. He should be working there. I like Byron Saxton, says Bobby. Yep, he's good. All right, so maybe he's not getting fired. He's staying. Since Bobby likes him, he's staying. Asuka, Bianca, Cody is ratings. Indeed, brother. Tony, you're right. On the money right there. Asuka, Bianca, Cody, all of them bring ratings 100%. And you forgot the Bloodline also brings ratings. The way that they kicked off the show, they started the show on such a high note that the show never went down. It's still high. It's still high. The show has been great, and I think we gotta be appreciative of the Bloodline to start it off with such a high note. Wow, I just finished the match. John versus Kenny. Wow, that's right, Kenneth. A great match indeed. Yeah, now watch MJF versus CM Punk, Doc Carter. Watch that one. Saxton has bubble guts 13 with 18 minutes left. That's right. Blair team to win. Acknowledge the champion. I acknowledge the champion all day, every single day. Wow, getting some chocolate commercials right now. And a grill and chill. Come on. All this Oreo ice cream and whatnot. Why do they have to get all these food commercials between Raw? And it drives me crazy. And Chris says, I will be interested in Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown when Bayley comes back. Chris, I love that. And one again. I mean, Bayley should be back soon. But really, when she comes back, she should come back as a babyface. I cannot say it enough. We need babyface Bayley. We need heel Asuka. It's out there. You know, Asuka should not be a babyface. She's a terrible babyface. She's super cringy as a babyface. Asuka should turn heel. She should be a bad woman once again. And Bayley should be a good girl. She should be the face Bayley, I think. I've got 2 words for Byron. That's right. You're fired. That's right. Yeah. I wonder if he's listening to you. Can you do my match tomorrow or Wednesday? Definitely sometime this week, Kenneth. I'll let you know. I'm making a plan out right now. I'll let you know. By the way, guys, if you haven't watched the video that I posted earlier today, the top 50 wrestling news stories of the day, check it out. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you like the new format, where's Gable Stevenson? That's right. I believe he's still training. Maybe he's still not ready. When he was in college, they set up a whole training center just for Gabe. Near his college, near his university. Now that he's done, he's graduated, I guess now he can pay all his attention to training and get better before he makes his debut. Or makes his in-ring debut. No heel Asuka, says Child L. I would like heel Asuka, but let's see. I like heel Bayley because she never faced Ronda. That's true. That's a good one, Chris. That's a good one. True says marketing strategy to influence late night eating. Shameful. That's right. That's it. And you know, with marketing and with money, whenever these 2 things come into play, ethics go out the window. That's about it. And you're seeing a lot of, as the night goes on, you're seeing a lot of pizza commercials and those ice cream commercials and chocolate commercials. It's all strategy. True, you're right. I love Cody. How good was he in AEW? Really, he's good. And on the mic here, when he's making his entrance, he just looks very sincere. He looks great. I appreciate him as well. And now we are officially underway. The match is underway. Becky Lynch and Asuka making the rounds. I go back to the Performance Center as I'm watching this moment right here. To the Performance Center during the whole pandemic era when we saw Becky Lynch basically, dropping her title and giving it to Asuka, who was the Money in the Bank winner because Becky announced her pregnancy. What a moment that was, right? I mean, pandemic just seems so far away. I mean, that was a crazy time. Yeah, the Thunderdome era, the Performance Center era, what a weird time. I hope Nikki Cross becomes the dark Nikki Cross from NXT. Yeah, Gary, she needs that, but I don't think it's gonna be happening. Now that she's teaming up with Doudrop, even though she's gonna be heel, I don't think it's gonna be happening yet. Cody is overrated in my opinion, says Renegade. Love that. Alright, right now as we can see, tag's been made to Rhea Ripley, and we can see Rhea and Bianca in the ring right now. Rhea looking good, Bianca looking ready, and the fans enjoying it.
At the end of a gauntlet match, an exhausted
fans are making some noise for Bianca Belair. EST. Rhea Ripley grabs Bianca from behind, gets her up, gets her down, is not letting go of Bianca. Bianca grabs Rhea Ripley from behind, gets her up and gets her down just like that. Rhea Ripley trying to break away from Bianca's hold. Bianca not letting go. Rhea Ripley breaks away and was going to go for a clothesline. Bianca Belair with the reversal gets her up and is going to go for a suplex. And Rhea Ripley with the reversal right there and grabs her hair. Wow. Rhea Ripley, what a heel. While she was wrestling Bianca, she takes the time to punch Liv Morgan off the apron. Liv tries to get in, but the referee stops her from attacking Rhea. I mean, come on. What a bully Rhea Ripley is. I wish I was in the community team. That's right, Kenneth. I would want that too. Come on here. Join me. I want to see Velvet Sky and Mae Valentine tomorrow on NWA Power. I think we're gonna get them, brother. We gotta get them. And as you can see here, Sonya Deville has this under control right now. She's gonna go, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bianca Belair was able to turn it around now with the shoulder tackle to Sonya. Sonya goes down. Bianca Belair just so confident. Look at her, oozing confidence right there. And has Sonya Deville in position. Irish Whip into the corner. Sonya with the reversal. Bianca Belair with the dodge. Wow. And with a drop kick to Sonya. Sonya retreats. Okay, she's about to get up to her feet. And Bianca is feeling it. And Bianca once again with a tag now been made to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan versus Sonya going down right now. I like Bianca's outfit here. Black and blue. She's representing both the brands here tonight. It's all about the love for both the brands. I can appreciate that. Liv Morgan looking good. Yeah. And it's been a while since we've seen Liv Morgan actually sporting colors. The last few weeks, we had been seeing Liv Morgan with the black outfit since she was teaming up with Rhea Ripley. Now that she's broken free, we can see again the more colorful side of Liv, which we can appreciate. I like Mims on NWA. I think he's great too. Yeah. Towers tomorrow? It's gotta be interesting. Tomorrow's NWA sounds great, Bobby. I cannot wait. And Asuka is watching Becky. Doesn't look too happy. Becky with an uppercut to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, yep, doesn't look too good for her right now. And she rolls up Becky for the pin. And Becky kicks out. Asuka looks concerned. Becky with the Liv Morgan with the kick to the gut of Becky. Now with the kick to the chest. Becky Lynch looks so thin, it looks like somebody can break her in two halves. Yeah, she looks really thin. And now Liv Morgan with a big knee to the face of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has been thrown away. Becky Lynch just looks weak, honestly. And now with a big flying drop kick right there to Becky, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Becky. Renegade says with Asuka returning, I can't see her team losing tonight. But we are talking about WWE. That's right. You never know with this company. You never know. I'm in the middle of the CM Punk match. I finished the other one 20 minutes ago. The match was really good. That's right. That's right. I'm loving it. Loving it, Kenneth. I'm glad. You're like a kid in the candy store right now. You just got access to AEW and you can go left, right, front, and center. Watch all the precious and gems, the great matches of AEW. It's great. And that's right, True. We have hit the commercial break mark, as True says right there. We have hit the 14 commercial breaks. So, give it up for Renegade, who said it was got to be 14 commercial breaks. We have made it to 14. Renegade, this one's for you, brother. You called it. You called it fair and square. 14 commercials. That's what we got. All right, beautiful. You can expect the max from them when it comes to commercials. I like Matt Cardona as NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Interesting, Bobby. I think he's good, but you know what? We are now going to be getting whoever is going to be the next champion will be the 100th NWA World Champion, and it better be somebody classy, somebody who truly can represent NWA. So I wonder, when are they going to be able to find that person? Is it going to be Nick Aldis? Is it going to be somebody else? Is it going to be somebody who still has to debut for the company? But yet, the person who's going to be champion next is going to be the 100th NWA World Champion. That's a big milestone for NWA for their championship. So let's see who that guy's going to be. Is it just me, or Liv's outfit reminds me of Harley Quinn? Kinda. You're right, kinda. But in the AEW store. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Love that, Kenneth. I want to see Anna Jay versus Dakota Kai if she signs with AEW. I think Dakota is ROH for sure. For sure. And if she's ROH, she's got to be appearing on AEW too. So we could be getting that. I want to see Anna Jay finally join something. The Dark Order or something. Come on. Anna Jay should join the House of Black, I think. Liv outfit is Harley Quinn. That's right, Dale. Thanks for that. We have at least one more commercial break. So Renegade says we're going to get 15. I think this is it. I know that WWE loves their commercial breaks, but I'm thinking that this is probably the last one. Renegade says 15. I say this is probably the last one. 14 only, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I think Matt Cardona will still be NWA World Champion. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, yeah, it's going to take a while before we get the 100th champion. They got to do it in a big place, big time. We'll see. Cardona shouldn't be world champion. He should be national champion or TV, not the lead guy. I agree, Andy. Cardona does not represent NWA. Cardona is disrespectful. So I agree. Nobody told me Keith Lee was an AEW. Oh my gosh, Kenneth! Sorry, wow, okay. Yeah, he is an AEW, brother. He is an AEW. This brings me such a big smile to my face because Kenneth literally right now is like a kid in an AEW or a candy store. He's seeing all these things, he's catching up, and he's loving what he's seeing. That's so cute. That's nice, Kenneth. Good for you, man. Enjoy it. Wow. And right now we are still on commercial, the 14th commercial, probably the last commercial, really a long one too. And right now, as we can see, we are 7 minutes away from Raw going off the air. So, yeah, they're milking this commercial for sure. Yep. But tonight's show has been good, really. I mean, from start to end, really, there was not a dull moment. Yet sometimes the commercials can be a bit exhausting, but apart from that, really, the show was on fire. Loved it. Every bit of it, loved it. Kenneth, you should check out the Jade Cargill. That's right, Bobby, you're right. Jade Cargill pulling a Goldberg on all of us on AEW, so should definitely be checked out. And we are back from commercial, but we're getting a hype package right here for Cody Rhodes. Why are we getting a hype package for Cody Rhodes now? Yeah, these guys love it. They're probably not. Oh wow, okay, it's Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins hype package. All right, that's fine. Yeah, this is it, Renegade. This got to be the last commercial break. That commercial break was very long, and as we come back from it, we got another break for WrestleMania Backlash. So that one had to be the last commercial break, hopefully. And because we only have 6 minutes left before the show goes off the air, so that better be the last one. And Becky Lynch is rooting for Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is going at it right now, just smashing Liv Morgan's head to the mat right there. Liv Morgan seems lights out. She seems dazed. And she's in the dark corner right now. In the corner of Becky, Sonya, and Rhea. Yeah, Liv Morgan really needs to get out of that corner because she is in a tough spot. And she's going with those slaps and with those punches right there to Rhea. And Rhea slaps the soul out of Liv Morgan. Gets her down just like that. I'm looking at Sting is in AEW. That's right, Kenneth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really are like a kid in a candy store right now. That's right, true, my brother. Rhea is tossing Liv. She is woman handling Liv Morgan. Look at that. Man, this is great. And now a tag's been made to Becky Lynch. Becky versus Liv Morgan right now. And Liv, I feel bad for her. Poor girl is down. She has not been able to get up ever since Rhea Ripley turned the tables around. She seems to be struggling. Actually, now with an elbow tackle to Becky Lynch and with a kick to Becky. And she's going to go for a clothesline, but Becky Lynch almost hits her with the rock bottom. Liv Morgan reverses it, slams Becky Lynch face first down to the mat. And now both of them are down. Liv Morgan better make the tag. Bianca's jumping, bouncing, and so is Asuka. They're cheering on Liv Morgan to crawl to them, make the hot tag, and look at that. Liv Morgan makes the tag to Bianca. Bianca stops Rhea Ripley right there, and now she's going after Rhea. Let's see how this goes down. Bianca is Rhea with the headbutt. Well, sorry about that. Rhea Ripley with the headbutt right there to Bianca. Bianca is looking to, now with a shoulder tackle. Down goes Rhea. I'll catch you for NWA. That's right, Andy. You have a good night, my brother. I'll see you tomorrow for NWA and NXT. That's right, true. Yeah, true. What happened is that Kenneth is just watching AEW now. For the first time ever, and he's loving it. Beautiful stuff, Kenneth. And as we can see here, Bianca has the match under control. The fans love Bianca, by the way. They just love her. Yeah, and she deserves the love as well. She's killing it. And Rhea uses her power to get Bianca into that corner. But good thing is that none of her friends, none of her partners are right there in that corner. So none of the dirty work can be carried out, at least for now. And Rhea Ripley places Bianca on the top turnbuckle in her corner. And she's looking for a superplex out of the top turnbuckle. Bianca Belair with the reversal. Now she's going with the big punches right there on the back of Rhea Ripley. And she punches her hard one more time. Gets her down. Becky Lynch is up. And Bianca Belair kicks her away from the apron. Sonya Deville also causes the distraction. And thanks to the distraction, we see Rhea Ripley And Sonya Deville now double teaming. The tag's been made to Deville. Now they're double teaming against Bianca, superplexing her off the top turnbuckle, and they do it so beautifully right there. Look at that big superplex. Maybe NWA will air Power Trip on May 17, 22. Look forward to it, Bobby. It's got to be good. And now with the cover, and now Liv Morgan comes in with the save. That was a big superplex from both these women to Bianca Belair. I mean, Bianca Belair is such a woman of steel, woman of iron right there, that she needs not one but two people to get in control of the match here. And Asuka now with those kicks to Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville trying to turn it around with her Irish whip to Asuka. And Asuka gets out of the way. Look at that. And Sonya Deville with the shoulder tackle goes down. Asuka is in control of the match right now. And she's running into the corner, and now with a butt to the face of Sonya and a kick to the face of Rhea, Sonya hits Asuka from behind and right in her back, going with those kicks. Asuka with a big suplex to Sonya. This is beautiful. This is the side of Asuka that we've been asking for. The unstoppable side of Asuka. One more time, it is so good to see her back in control, going for the cover on Sonya, and Sonya kicks out 1-2 and a kick out. Asuka is angry. She is angry. What a great match this has been. Good stuff. Really cool. And she still has the arm of Sonya Deville locked in right now, as we see it there. So, I see Bobby asking about Quincy Elliott. I mean, he's a big guy. He's a big dude for sure. And he's rising up the ranks. You know, we saw him on Level Up, I believe, lately. So, I think Quincy Elliott is good. He's got a future. It only depends on how he's able to keep this up, you know, that's what it depends on. But I think he could be the future very well. You should try my seafood diet. Seafood. I love that, Gary. I love that. And Gary gives the show a 9 out of 10. Love that. And every single woman in the ring right now. And a spine buster, I believe, from Bianca to Rhea. Sonya Deville gets Bianca Belair out of the ring. Liv Morgan with a roll-up pin on Sonya. Sonya with a kick out and a roll up on Liv Morgan, and as Renegade says right there, Liv Morgan wins. I love that. So that's what we called. We said Liv Morgan was gonna win, her team was gonna win, and she got the win. It was a beautiful Raw. I mean, come on, from the start to the end, not a dull moment. I had a lot of fun calling the action, I had a lot of fun watching the show with all of you. I love the mango, Bobby. Thanks for that. It was great. And Gary, I will hopefully try your seafood diet one day. I was on that diet until now, but hopefully one day I'll be able to try it soon again. And 9 out of 10 from Gary, 8 out of 10 from Renegade. Alright, 7-0. Dale, by the way, had every single match tonight predicted correctly. Every single match he predicted correctly. Beautiful stuff, Dale. Beautiful stuff. I'm going to give tonight's Raw a solid 8 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a 9 because I don't want to get, I don't want for them to get on a high horse here. So I'm going to give it an 8. And hopefully they keep it up, and tomorrow and next week's Raw is going to be just as good, if not even better. And Liv saves the world. Indeed, Tony, she saves the world. 4.5 out of 5. Beautiful stuff, Tony, my brother. True at 4 and 3. Good stuff. Kenneth with an 8.5. 10 out of 10 from Kenneth. Beautiful. M. Jean with an 8.5. Another Raw and no Bailey. That's right. Another Raw, no Bailey, but hopefully that changes after WrestleMania Backlash. This was a good Raw. Very entertaining. 7 out of 10 from Dale. Bobby, 10 out of 10. And Rhea, Dana Brooke and Dewdrop, 9 out of 10. I see that. Beautiful stuff, Bobby. Thanks for that. 8 is a good rating. Indeed, for Raw, 8 is a good rating. And True with the 7. Beautiful, beautiful. Was a good Raw. Had a lot of fun calling the action and especially interacting with all of you as we watch the show together. You guys make it so much fun. And True with a 7.5. I love how detailed True's scores are. I love that. True, you're the best. And 10 out of 10 from Chris. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful. So I believe the average score for tonight is about an 8.5, which is great. For a Raw, that's great. Amazing. 3 hours. They kept us entertained. First hour was fantastic. We opened with the Bloodline. Second hour, also pretty good. And third hour, we saw it. Amazing. Good stuff, guys. Raw was great. Can't wait for tomorrow's NXT Spring Break-In NWA. It's gotta be good. Bailey's on SmackDown. That's right, Renegade. We'll see if Bailey returns, when she returns, how she returns, where she returns. We'll find all of that out. Until then, have a good night, guys. You take care. That's right, Kenneth. It was a good day. Raw was amazing. You found AEW. Great stuff. That's right, Tony. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, my brother's here. I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed the watch-along. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. Much love to all of you. You take care. Sleep well. I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow. And keep an eye out for tomorrow's Top 50 Wrestling News of the Day. Thank you. You take care. Have a good night.